Won't be long. If there's anybody there, I won't be long. Just doing something here. That should be it. Okay. Now let's see who's here. Hey, Blind Neil, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Oh, I was up earlier, but I went back to lay down. I just got up. Crappy weather here this morning. Hey, Newfound Drum Productions, Bill, how you doing this morning? JDS. Yeah. How you doing there, JDS? How's weather down in Ottawa, Toronto? And Bill, the same thing here. It's pouring rain like anything. This is what it's doing here this morning. Nice rain. Been like that since yesterday. Oh, you're lucky they're Blind Neil, yeah. Dang. They're like two kids in the schoolyard. It's supposed to be very nice tomorrow, and after that's supposed to get rain again on Sunday. Yeah. But it's a lot freaking better than snow, that's for sure. You going to fly today, JDS? And Bill, how about you? Are you going flying? I'm glad you're getting good weather down there. Yeah, Bill, very happy for you. Guys, right back. My dog wants to go outdoors, play in the rain. Oh, at least I got my front door open. That's the first little. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing good on top of that. It's very quiet this morning, but that's normal. Everybody's probably sleeping in with this bloody weather. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. I was just looking out the window. I need to feed the damn squirrels again.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang a minute. I'm gonna I'm gonna throw them some peanuts.
Okay.
Because if I don't, they're up in the bird feeder already.
I gotta bring her in because if I don't bring her in, she'll stay out in the rain like all day. Yeah. Okay, there, Blind Neil. Yeah. Uh, I'll bring it back, guys. I gotta bring the dog in.
Oh my, they're little happy campers now. So let's see who's in, who's out, who's on, and who isn't. Why, Neil paid my bills. Rent comes out today. See, JDS is in the house. Newfound drones.
Okay. What'd you say, Kim? Paul?
I said, just taking. I was saying hello to whoever was in the chat. Yeah, I had to open another bag up. Boy, those peanuts don't last that long with these babies. But Geek Savannah is in the house. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Hey, very sorry, Sean. I missed your show yesterday.
Sean had another great show. Yes, he did.
I got time this afternoon. I'll look at the rerun.
Did you get all your lawn care done yesterday with you and?
No, it was raining yesterday.
Oh, okay.
No, I had to go to the bank to get rent money, pay my rent.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought maybe you got a chance to go out there and finish up what you guys were working on.
Yeah. And it's pouring rain still this morning, so.
Yeah.
That's okay, Roger. I blocked you. Good one.
He had a good turnout.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's our weather here right now, Paul.
Oh yeah. Well, see, you're about 24 hours behind me. That's what we had yesterday, and
yeah. But tomorrow's supposed to be we're supposed to be almost in the 70s tomorrow.
Yep.
They say. I'll believe it when I. It's coming out pretty good. Yeah. So yesterday what did I do last night? I looked at a couple of my programs last night after I got off with you guys. Looked at a couple of my programs, went to bed, and then woke up at 10 o'clock.
Ah. I slept on and off last night. You know, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and what I got to stop doing is I keep going to damn Amazon. You know, it's
oh my God.
You know,
how much this time, Paul?
$10 here, $20 there. You know.
Oh well.
Well, I saw it online and I kind of liked it, and I thought about buying it online, but nowadays you never know how long you're going to get it. So I buy things on Amazon.
Okay.
I bought one of those battery operated liquid pumps, you know, like a siphon pump where you just push a button and it like will drain a 1 gallon container in like 20 seconds.
Okay.
And it's good for, because I was thinking, you know, with my, if I do determine it was bad gas, I can just turn that sucker on and take the gas out of it, because it's got saddle tanks on the big, you know, the riders. And
okay.
So I bought that because it does gas, does regular liquids, does water, does everything. Just zzz, and it's like a long wand. You stick it in, push the button, and it's got a flexible tube.
Okay.
So I bought it. $20. I think it's $21 delivered.
Mm.
JDS is up to his same shenanigans, I see.
Yeah, AZ Joan, dude. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing good.
Hey AZ, how you doing?
Yeah. So now there's this. Hey, beautiful wife. How you doing this morning? Uh, Starting Monday, all the big stores around here, shopping centers and all that. When you want to go in, you have to have a mask.
Yeah, they started that here too. In fact, who was it? I got like Myers stores and Walmart stores. I got emails from them saying that they would request that everybody wears a mask unless you have a medical reason not to.
Oh, great. A lot of people are going to have a lot of medical reasons.
Well, I probably would fit inside that because I am a bit claustrophobic, but
Yeah.
and that all had to do with one of the operations I had done once where they kind of botched it a little bit, and I was still awake on the table. But
Okay. Yeah, but some stores might turn you around because you don't have a mask on there.
yep, I mean I've got the masks. I prefer. In fact, that's one of the things I bought yesterday. I've got the regular disposable masks, but
Yeah.
I don't know how long that's going to last. I got 100 of them, but I don't know how long this whole BS is going to last. So
Yeah.
I went and bought a 3-pack of the black cotton where you can wash them masks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just for
Oh,
everyday use.
how many in a pack? Hey,
Three.
bro, next, how you doing?
They're 3 in a pack.
Northeast Drone Productions. Nice to see you. Is 3 in a pack?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I can show it to you, Roger. I can show you what I bought. Do 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 do.
From Amazon or from
Yeah, well, where I shop.
uh,
It's so much more easy. It's such more convenient. Do 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 do.
your wife made you a bunch of masks, man. I got nobody around here can make masks.
Nope, me either. That's
And
why
if they make them, they're selling them like very, very expensive.
Okay, these are the bundle I bought right there.
Why am I there? I just got to push this over here. So, whoops. Uh,
I'm not into the all frilly dilly colors and all that stuff.
yeah. Does it have do you have to put a filter or something in it? No.
No, it's more for show than it is for go. It's not one of those expensive filter masks. You're just breathing through cloth. It's basically what it is.
Okay.
And but it does have what I liked about it right up there. See, it's got the nose thing so that it conforms down and it's not just a bridge across there.
Yeah.
And a washable, reusable face mask.
When they be delivered?
May 14th to the 15th. Because they're out of stock, but they'll be in stock on May the 12th.
Okay. Send me. That's the American link.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just gotta.
Let's I'm gonna stop share. Let me go over and see. Let me check the Canadian link.
Hope everybody's doing fine. Broadnex, I hope you're doing good. Chris Hope, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? DGI sells mask ball. I know where you shop. Broadnex. Northeast Drum Productions. How you been doing? I thought it was Russell there for a minute. Russell's Northwest, right?
Yeah.
Drum.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to share again. On Amazon, all you do is you type in masks, and it comes up with a whole array of them.
Yeah.
But I think this is the one that I bought. It's Canadian at 1022, free shipping. Now, I don't know if it's automatically assuming that I'm paying in U.S. funds, but see, I got your address up here, so I think that's Canadian, 1022 Canadian.
That's weird.
See how it is. You can have them Tuesday, May 5th through Monday, May the 11th, in stock, ready to go to you.
Hell, those are those washable ones, huh?
Yeah.
How
They're
come
on
it's
their way.
cheaper?
They're on their way to you, Roger.
Oh shit! I could have gotten them, Paul.
Well, maybe you might like them and might want to buy some more. But what you do is you just go in and you go to Amazon and just type in, anybody that's looking, just type in masks. And you can choose medical masks or whatever, but you can see the disposables, the one-uppers,
How come yours was more expensive than us?
I don't know, maybe they're being made in Canada. I mean, here's one that makes you look like, and it's got filters on it for $11.79. Over here, that'd be like $19.
That's weird.
I don't know. Here's a 10-pack of the cloth masks for $13.96.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you can see they got singles here for $11.99. They got, I don't know what the hell you call that.
Yeah.
And they got the
Morning,
plastic.
everyone.
But anyway, they're all there. So
Yeah. Hey, good morning there, Sam. Asgard, Hugh, how you doing?
Oh, morning, Sam.
Oh, we're on at the same time. Look at that, Hugh.
What's up, Sam? We've been on a few times together, haven't we?
I think so.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Paul, again for that.
not a problem, Roger. You deserve it.
As a mighty and a man.
Everything you do, there's 3 masks in it. I guess you hand wash them. They're not medical grade, but they'll pass for you for getting some kind of a filtration. And when you go to the store, you said that you can't go to anywhere anymore without a mask on, right?
Yeah. Starting Monday here, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All the stores here now starting Monday, they want you to wear a mask.
Okay.
I don't blame them.
No, I get it. They haven't done that here yet. Our governor extended the stay at home for another 30 days, I think, or 15 days or something like that.
Oh, yeah, ours did just extended ours for 30 days again, or 28 days. I don't know where they come up with 28 days because they're talking about February. Maybe
More
Nice.
ingenious.
Hey, Sam, you live in Arizona, right?
I do.
Okay. Do you know the story about the London Bridge in Arizona?
It's in Lake Havasu. I don't know the full story. Maybe I've heard it, but
Okay. Do you know it was the original London Bridge that they transferred there?
that I did not know. No.
Rock piece by piece, rock by rock.
Really?
Wild.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, Lake Havasu, the London Bridge is about 2.5 hours from me.
And it's a very haunted place. So look at Ghost Adventures tonight. I looked at it last night. Looked through the whole history of it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They even flew some experts from England down to explain the whole history of that bridge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, Novice Squads, how you doing? Hey, Novice. Oh, got no sound.
By the way, I'm on my new Yeti Blackout Edition. Does it sound somewhat okay?
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
sounds really good.
Good and
Good.
clear, bud.
Lawrence is going. I'm betting Lawrence is going flying, but he can't. I don't think he can hear us, or we can't hear him.
No, not.
Oh, now I heard something.
Heard some grumbles.
I mean, say something, Lawrence. No, we
6,
can't.
7, 8, 9,
There you
10.
go. There you go. We got
Yeah.
Here we are.
8, 9, 10. Yep. Now you're frozen again.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
I was saying I'm not going flying. I just went to the post office to try and mail out a drone and a pair of goggles to Australia, and the post office isn't doing international shipping. So
Really?
now it's going to cost me more money to
Yep.
ship through UPS or whatever, which I may do today. I just may wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that to me that is weird. The United States, an arm of the government, isn't shipping internationally.
Yeah.
What's funny is they're taking in packages international, but they're not shipping. So now I have to go to UPS or
FedEx or whoever.
or whoever the hell. Exactly.
Well, you're almost better off do a little research online, find
Yeah.
out who's cheaper.
Okay, there, Northeast Drone Productions. You have a good sleep now. Thank you so much for dropping in. Don't forget to hit that like button. And that's going to cost you a bundle doing it by UPS. That's for sure there, Lawrence. Or
Listen, if I do this, I'll never do this shit again.
Well, remember everybody took it as a joke when I said you should hang on to that one and we should just buy him another one.
probably be a lot cheaper buying a new one just over the internet.
I'm going to see how much it costs to ship this stuff. I'm not tomorrow. After I drop this car off at the garage to have some brakes done, I'm not doing jack. I'm going to get a couple of beers and play Xbox all damn day.
There you go. Relieve that frustration.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Herman mentioned to you, but my mom's is in the hospital with COVID.
Oh, no.
She's
Oh, sorry to hear that.
She's 76 years old, so
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, that's not good.
Wow.
I mean, they stabilized her. She seems to be symptomatic, they say, meaning she has it. She has no symptoms. But she went into the hospital almost in a diabetic coma with a blood sugar of 900.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So they stabilized that to find out now that she's stabilized, okay, she's a COVID carrier. She just doesn't have any symptoms.
Wow.
Not good, because last week she was in this car with me, and I took her food shopping. So now I was looking for a place to go get tested ASAP, and everyone's telling me you can't get tested because you don't have any symptoms.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So now I just have to wait for the next
14
8
days.
days,
14 days.
close to a week, to see if any symptoms come up.
Huh.
So life is dandy. Anyway, I just stopped in to say what's up to you guys while I was taking the car to the mechanic.
Okay, Lawrence, you and your mother will be in our thoughts, I'm sure.
Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not worried about it a whole lot, but from what I've been told by nurses and doctors, as long as I didn't touch anything she touched, or we both were in the car with masks, and then there's no telling when she did contract it. Hopefully it was after I was with her, but you never know.
You see, Geek Savannah says Amazon Australia has the Tilio for sale at 133 Aussie dollars, $85 USD.
$85 US.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, depending on how much it costs to send this damn thing, it would be cheaper to freaking just buy him one or send them the money to buy one.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You know. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dark for a minute because I need to talk to the mechanic.
Okay.
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 But I'll still be here. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So Sam, out there in Arizona, how are things in not only in your job but in general? Is life really clamped down out there? Or?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, the governor extended it till the 15th of May, I think it is. But there's businesses in all cities that I know of going, you know what? We're not going to pay attention to that. We're opening. In fact, we have a few in town that are opening today, despite the governor's order. And they're going to, do precautions like restaurants. They're not going to seat as many. They're going to be safe about it. And they've contacted us as a law enforcement agency. And our chief of police said, we're not enforcing anything.
Do what you got to do. Yeah.
Do what you got to do. And there's a lot of chiefs and sheriffs in our state that are doing the same thing, saying, yeah, we're not going to cite anybody or arrest anybody.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
Yeah. Well, we got a goofy governor here that in her mandate, she told all law enforcement to enforce it on the street. If you're out and you don't have a mask on, she wants you to be fined or arrested.
Yeah. See, you don't even have to wear a mask here. That's not even a thing. You can do what you want, but.
And so all the chiefs of police and departments said, no, that ain't happening.
We're not doing that.
I'm back, guys.
Hey,
Yeah, welcome back.
Novice is walking home.
Yeah, my life story. I'm used to it. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's how I get my exercise.
You find it worth having a car in New York City, Lawrence?
What happened?
Do you find it worth having a car in New York City, like with all the
Almost.
challenges of
You want to know what? Me personally, living in New York and being born in New York, I don't need one. I prefer mass transit, but all of the bougie people insist on having one.
the what people?
I mean, it is necessary if you're traveling large distances, but honestly, unless you're carrying groceries or something, you don't need one.
Yeah.
You really don't. I mean, I live out here in the suburbs, and everything I can get to within a 5 or 10 minute walk. The same things in Manhattan. But when I lived in Harlem, I could be anywhere in Manhattan in 30 minutes on a train or bus.
Yeah.
But I guess, like any place else, yeah, you need a car, dude. You don't want to wait for a car when you got 20 grocery bags. You don't want to wait for a cab or Uber
Yeah, I feel you.
like that.
Someplace to listen to your music anyway, right?
I'm trying to see why my Bluetooth isn't working.
Yeah, so Phantom Hodge has been playing around there, putting up Gearbrock. So
Oh,
that's always fun to do.
glad it wasn't me. It's all I can say. Oh, I could feel the pain of that.
Yeah, me too. I did my whole house, the other house I had there. I did all the rentals in it and everything.
Oh wow.
And yeah, me and Kim.
Oh, good for you guys.
Yeah, we took the ceiling. We shifted it up about 3 feet. We had 3 feet of space up in the top, so we shifted the whole thing up.
No
And
kidding. Wow.
oh yeah. And then
Where was this, Roger?
the first house I bought. Well, I bought it off my parents when my mom died. Off my mom.
Oh, okay.
I bought it off the estate. So
Listen, guys, I'm going to let you guys go because I
Yeah.
don't enjoy walking holding my phone in the rain. Even though
Okay.
it's waterproof, it's cumbersome.
yeah, okay.
All right,
All right, you guys have a good one.
Yeah, you be safe, Lawrence.
I'm working on it, man. You guys stay safe, be safe, fly safe.
Okay.
All right. Later.
Bye bye. Yeah. So Kim and I did all that side where we were living. It took me about altogether about a month and a half to do everything.
Mhm.
And we painted it and everything. The only thing was left to be done was the flooring. But we put all new 3/4 inch plywood down, everything on the floors. We did everything. Well, Paul's gonna be pissed today. The mailman just went straight by. No wire again today.
Uh-oh.
So
Morning.
and now after that, I did the other side. We did the other side because I had like another apartment on the other side.
Mhm.
Okay.
I did all that reno in there too. Me, my son, and Kim. Dude, we did all. I put a lot of money in that house. $11,000 just in the doors, windows, and then the roof we did the roof, that cost another $8,000. And I sold the house just to pay off the mortgage. You know what I mean? Just to,
Oh yeah.
I didn't make no profit off it, just paid everything off. That's it.
Be
Goodbye.
done with it.
I didn't want to know nothing more about that place.
I have it's only a half acre up about 30 minutes from here up north, and it's in a nice area.
Yeah.
My mortgage on it's like $100 a month. It's really nothing, but it's like I'm at that point. Like now, I'm never going to do anything with it. I know I don't want it.
Uh-huh.
Think about selling it just to get rid of it. You get me what I owe. I'm done. I'm good with that.
Okay. Steve Exix, how you doing? I'm going to check your channel out, Steve. I can't remember if I have you or not. Steve.
Might be easier to have him post a link of his channel.
You can't post because he doesn't have a wrench yet.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, I'm listening, guys. I'm just in the kitchen making smoke meal.
Okay.
Oatmeal. It's like fresh oatmeal, right? Not like 8 years old.
Couple years.
TJM Films preview.
Did you find his channel, Roger?
Yep, I found it. Yeah, I'm gonna post your link in the chat so everybody can check you out.
Steve, are you the guy that did Drone Pool's new logo and intro?
I think so.
Yeah, I've got him subscribed already.
There's his channel, guys. His link. Steve, I supported your channel. There we go.
Phantom Hodgins says army rations. What was that for?
Maybe he just wants to mention army rations.
A fine food substitute, right?
Maybe he has Tourette's for army rations. Army rations.
Yeah, Steve, okay, I just gave you a blue wrench. I got 3 rules in here. No politics, no foul language, no racist remarks. Paul's breakfast, is it okay? Army rations for Paul.
No, JDF, I don't have the sniffles.
Oh, the geese are still flying by.
Oh, that's right. You guys have geese up there. I don't think we have them fly over us at all.
North of 54 just put out a video, and they're still driving their trucks on ice.
Oh, really?
Yesterday, yeah, crazy, man. What's scary is there's like water on top of the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen videos like that. I would not be able to do that. I don't care if they tell me the ice is 15 feet thick.
No.
I am not driving on ice.
What a horrible way to go.
Right?
Good footage though. He's following in the video he put out. There's a truck driving across the ice, and he's basically just following along with the drone. It's kind of neat.
You guys seen that show Ice Road Truckers? I think it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's insane, man. Like, I'd be like, yeah, this job ain't worth this.
Oh,
I'm out.
And the punishment on the spine in those trucks.
Oh my God, right?
Oh,
Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
I've never been in one.
oh no.
I've never been in one either, but I've been on like really, really bad dirt roads in big trucks where you're doing that,
Yeah.
for like an hour, which is logging or something like that,
Oh, okay. I'll get off of this here. Paul got me hooked on bloody Amazon this morning. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
probably-
hard not to be hooked on Amazon.
uh, yeah, as always, there. Slam.
Yeah.
Geeks man, ice cream truckers. Now that's a show I want to see.
Ice cream truckers.
3X Drones, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, 3X.
Now I could go for some ice cream.
I agree with 3X. Only two things fall to the ice: polar bears and stupid people. Word, brother, word.
A sodium rocket. Yeah, that's cool.
What's up, Ludo Lou? What's up?
Hey Lulu, how you doing? Lulu. J'espère que ça va très bien. J'espère que la température est beau. Ici, il pleut.
Roger, are you
Oh.
having a stroke? Are you okay?
Geeks
There's-
right?
That's the Canadian French, mister. Come on, don't you know that?
I'm on Amazon as well. Need a new chair. This one is
Oh.
defective. 100% nothing to do with my big.
I must have spent at least like maybe 2.5 hours on Amazon yesterday between, calls at work.
Yeah.
I just get in these little moods like, oh, I need this, I need that. And then I add it all to the cart and it's like, okay, it's like $300. I'm like, yeah, I don't need this. Delete the cart. What did I just do?
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's Friday, guys. May 1st. I don't know if that's significant to anybody, but hey,
Oh yeah, it's May 1st. Yeah.
there it is.
Friday, my one day off.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Well, I start new shift tomorrow.
Are you gonna work nighttime?
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to start night shift, but the weekend I'm going to work day shift again. Then my new days off will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is good because I can spend more time here during the day. And then I'll work Thursday from home, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, overnights in the 911 center. So
I find an easy way to deal with 4K on Facebook. It's not uploaded to Facebook. Okay.
I find the easiest way to deal with Facebook is not to deal with Facebook at all.
you and me both, you. I don't have one, don't want one. It's nothing but chaos and drama.
No, I hear
Same
you.
here. Same here. I'm gonna see if my camera's working. It fell on the floor a while ago. I hope it's not.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there we go.
Roxy, did you pick up that camera?
Well, she's all in her glory now, looking outdoors in the
Oh,
mornings.
So it looks kind of nice there today, Roger.
Oh, it's pouring rain.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Oh, geez.
you have this all day. We had it all day yesterday and today.
Wow.
Yeah, right, JDS. Yeah. No, don't try and show me, tell me I showed you French. No, no.
Yeah, we've already hit 100 here, Roger. Not today. I mean, you know.
Okay. Il parle pas français, lui. Il est en train de nous niaiser.
How do you say poser?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. No, I just told him he doesn't speak French. He just fooling around with us. He's trying to say he speaks French, but he doesn't. He swears good in French, but he doesn't speak it. Damn it, that mailman went straight by. Ah, man.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I don't think, I'm going to check my Google, see if there's any Best Buys open or are they still closed or what.
Yeah, Neil says he only uses Facebook for Messenger. See, that's the thing. I don't want to talk to anybody on there. So.
But, you know, that's the thing, Sam. You talk to people all day in your job, right? You need, like, your
Exactly.
brain must be, like, friggin' saturated by the time you get home.
Dude.
Yeah.
I get so tired of phones ringing and just,
Yeah.
you know, when I first started the job many, many years ago, see, we answer two different types of lines. We answer what's called admin lines, which is just the non-emergency, regular, everyday. And then we have 911. And back in the day when 911 would ring, my heart would drop. I'd be like, oh no, you know,
Oh, yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
big. Now 911 rings and I'm like, what do you want?
Okay.
Did you see Why Neil uploaded text upside down? Do you see that? Or is it just on my screen?
What's that?
No, there's different keys you can do. If you use your number keys, there's a lot of cool things you can do.
Letters are upside down. Wow.
Like if you do, I think it's Alt 168, maybe. It's like an upside down question mark.
Okay.
Wow. I've never seen that before. How'd you do that?
It's Alt on your keyboard. Hold Alt,
Yeah.
and on your number pad, do 168, and then let go of Alt.
Oh, I don't have a number pad on my keyboard.
Oh,
Hey, Rick Carpenter, how you doing? Carpenter Rick.
Paul, where's my breakfast? Oh, what have you got?
Oatmeal.
Oh,
vintage oatmeal.
I'm not gonna tell you when was the last time I ate that.
Well,
Oh.
I buy the brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal in the packets, and I
Yeah.
put in about in a saucepan about that much real milk. Put that in there, bring it up to a boil till it thickens.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah. I buy just the box. It's like the variety pack. It has the individual packets in there.
Yep, yep.
And you can just dump them in a bowl and put water in it and heat it up. That works too.
My wife has this, it's not like a kettle. It's basically like a thermos for hot water. It's on the counter. It's always plugged in, and you can get boiling water at the press of a button.
Oh, within seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's.
Yeah, I've seen those. That's pretty neat.
I like it. She had one at work, and she bought one for the house, and I really like it.
See, with I do the same. I have the Keurig.
Yeah.
So if I want just hot water, I'll just run it through. I'll put the water in and run it through without the
Keurig,
K
yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot water. So it works out really well.
Yes, if you want
No.
something like porridge, like Paul's got, you just put the porridge in a bowl, throw a little bit of boiling water in it, and away you go. You're done.
Oh, Paul, I got some bad news for you this morning.
What's that?
My mailman went straight by.
Maybe he'll circle back, Roger.
Oh, hell no.
Maybe he's messing with you.
Just absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Probably they're not like what's his name said, Lawrence. Probably the States is not shipping out to the international.
Yeah.
Aren't we international?
Well, that was 2.5 weeks ago, Roger. You know,
What are you waiting on?
A wire.
the cable for his mini to go to his iPad.
Oh. Hey, Quicksilver, good morning.
Oh,
Hey, Quicksilver.
Instant
that-
grits are pretty good.
Because as you know, Sam, that little short wire that goes and you plug your phone in, it won't go up to an iPad. So
No way.
Yeah. Oh, Quicksilver, I just saw your message there. You said you wish the dispatchers would get tired of talking to your unit. Yeah. Do they talk a lot? My guys know, like, I don't like being on the radio. I don't like the phone. They try to leave me alone as much as possible. Quicksilver, do you guys have in your ambulances, do you have the MDT, the mobile data terminal with a CAD system where you can see the calls and whatnot? So we have that, and some guys that I work with, they like refuse to use them. They'll ask me things over the radio that are in the call that I've typed in there. Yeah, homemade grits are so good. I love grits.
never made homemade grits. I have had the instant ones though down in the States.
The ones from Cracker Barrel are really good. I don't know if you guys have had those, but do you even know what Cracker Barrel is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was where you guys were too.
That's the our cheese is Cracker Barrel crap.
Oh, okay.
Which I find stupid here in Quebec that the cheese is mainly made here locally.
Mm-hmm.
And we pay full price.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No discount for local?
No,
You don't get a lot of discounts these days.
Well, 2 p.m. today, I got to go and drop off my yard waste, which is going to take me at least 2 trips with my car.
oh yeah, don't pick it up.
Nope.
they don't pick it up.
Pick it up in the fall. But I missed the fall pickup because I had just moved in.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we here the yard waste is suspended like about the end of November, and then it starts up again in March, and it goes all summer long.
Mm.
And I have a lot of trees on my yard, and they're very productive trees, so lots and lots of leaves.
Don't you use that as a try to make compost?
No, I don't.
Flowers for bed flower? No.
There's too
Okay.
much. There's like 20 bags of leaves. Like,
Oh my God.
oh yeah, like it's crazy. Like I've got a very small. The yard is basically just the size of the house with just a bit of grass around the edges, right? But
Yeah.
there's so many trees on my yard, and they're old trees, like 100 years old, sort of thing. So they're really big.
Yeah.
But it's very pretty in the summer.
Well, I hope you have fun flying your Spark there, JDS. I wish my guys would use them.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah, since we've been here, we've been throwing all of our cuttings, grass cuttings, everything in a compost bunch here.
yeah.
But I never use it.
We don't have the property to do it. Like we have
Yeah.
a very small yard. Like there would be no way to put it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm telling you, Roger. I miss the country. You know,
Yeah.
it's simple out there.
Hey, Corey Mano. Good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Corey?
Like since I've been here, I've been wanting to put flowers on the balcony, you know, putting flowers on the ground and everything here.
Yeah.
Never did it. Never did it.
Well, my wife made that my problem.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that what they do? They make things your problem?
Yesterday, she hands me all kinds of envelopes with flower seeds. So now it's my job to germinate these little baskets
Ah,
and make seedlings to plant.
Uh-huh.
see, Here's where I'm going to be lucky with that one is because I don't know how to do any of that, but my girl is like a plant expert. She does
Okay.
Oh, there you go. See, I am not. My girl is a plant expert too, but she's working all the time now. Since I picked this year to retire, which was not a good idea, I guess.
apparently.
Ugh.
Well, what you could do, Hugh, not that I'm saying you should, you go buy whatever plant that she wants you to make seedlings, and you put those seeds in a drawer someplace, and you say, "Oh, here you go, honey."
Yeah, done.
He's a wise man. He's a wise man. I should do that.
Not me. I'm scared that Kim might lose control of the tractor and go through the flower bush.
Like on purpose.
Yeah. I used to grow lettuce inside. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Sure, lettuce.
Medicinal lettuce? Is that what we're talking about?
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Corey Manovan. I built a raised garden that didn't work out very good. The dogs like it. Okay.
Oh, no. The devil's lettuce. I've never heard that. That's good.
Vegan but white. There you go. We can sure use that little bit here and there these days.
Boy, you guys are like top stand-up comedians today with all these jokes. Just keep them coming.
Oh, it was really lettuce. Okay, Corey.
The devil's lettuce.
Okay, you have a good one.
Say JDS. Yeah, my wife is in the same field basically as JDS, so she's doing a lot of like 12 and 16-hour shifts and stuff. It's crazy right now.
Yep. Yep. There's all kinds of little distractions in life.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, it's not me.
All eat oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll go make a coffee, okay?
Okay, we'll all wait right here, Roger.
Uh-huh. Am I gonna have a channel when I get back? Yeah.
That's debatable.
Well, we'll see. Well, it depends on how quick you get back.
Okay, let's switch it up to the Canadian Pornhub before Roger gets back.
Yeah, let's throw on some more Japanese marching bands.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to quit sending us all links.
By the way, that was a good video. I was really impressed with that, the fitness of those young ladies.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of it on there. It's just because I watched a couple of them. Next thing you know, when you go to YouTube, there's always a new one pop
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh yeah. Don't keep your wife in a field. She will get cold. I don't get it.
Because you said your wife is in the same field as JDS.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum.
Hey, thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What field is that, by the way, Hugh? What kind of work?
Kind of like Nurse Light. JDS does, he's a developmental support worker, so he works with people with developmental disabilities. My
okay.
wife works with people with what's called acquired brain injury.
Mm.
You probably know about this stuff. ABI worker is what she is.
So basically, she works in a field of dreams.
No, not quite. No, in the field of quite real issues, but helping people just go about their normal daily life when you've got, brain injuries, when you can't.
Oh yeah, for those people that have been
Logically.
injured. Yep.
Hey, I got to visit the Field of Dreams house, by the way.
You did.
Yeah.
I did. It's over in near Dubuque, Iowa. My ex-girlfriend, her family lived there, and we went out there to visit, and we all went over to the house. It's kind
Do
of cool.
they have like tours type of things or?
I think they do that particular day. I can't recall. This was in like 2012, but they were either not doing them or we just didn't do it. But you can sit on the same bleachers outside and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
so they still have it set up just like
Yeah.
the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's set up. It's exact. It's kind of cool. We didn't go in the house. I don't think that you can go in the house. Maybe you can on the tour, but we didn't go in the house. But you can walk around the property and stuff. It's kind of neat.
That was a good movie.
I also visited the set of Bonanza. You guys remember that show?
Yeah.
Oh, Hoss, come on, man.
Yeah.
Love that show.
It was really cool. It's over in it's near Tahoe in Nevada, and the whole town is all there and everything. You get to go in the house. They give you a tour.
I'd love to
You
see
guys
that.
know the scenes where you go up the stairs and the bedrooms upstairs?
Yep.
Well, the bedroom scenes are actually shot or were shot in a studio in Hollywood. That's the bedroom. There's no bedroom even up there. It's just stairs that go up and stop.
Yeah.
There's a wall there. And you know how like when they leave the property and ride for the hour or so into town?
Yep.
You walk out the front door, the town's right there.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool because you could walk around, you could go into the different stores and stuff on there. It was pretty neat.
Such a good show.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
3X Drone says his claim to fame around here is the Christmas.
Oh, okay.
stars. That's neat.
Yeah. We have some movies that were filmed locally here. In fact, on my channel, there's one. In fact, the Christmas Story house, Ralphie from the Christmas Story, he was in this movie that they filmed here in my town. It's called Death Valley or something like that. But I have a video on my channel that shows the different scenes from that. And I think it was around the same time because he looks kind of around the same age.
Frank Rizzo, good morning.
What's up, Frank Rizzo? Godfather's back in his throne.
Yeah, I put my sweater on. My arms are getting a little cool.
Yeah, I went and took my hoodie off. It's almost 70 degrees already.
What's the temperature there?
Where? Here, where I'm at?
Yeah.
It's almost 70 and it's 7 a.m.
How
Yeah.
hot is it supposed to be today?
I think like 96.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, it's miserable.
We might see 96 once a year for a day or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah,
Frank
we're already
Rizzo.
at. They had an extreme heat warning the other day, which I don't think we hit it.
Oh,
Came out, it says, extreme heat, be careful, it could reach 103 to 108.
excuse me for a minute, why did you change your name, Drone Shots?
Maybe a different account.
Yeah, if he would have just changed his name,
Yeah, it would still stay blue,
he
wouldn't
would
it?
have still had the wrench,
It would still have been the
a
same.
different account. Yeah, but how do we know for sure that that's Drone Shots?
We don't.
He could be wanting to wreak havoc.
You want to put the link of your channel in there? Order one shot. Order one shot. Frank, you want to put your link in the channel? YouTube? Because I can't find your channel.
I can't find it either.
Yeah. I gave you a blue wrench, put your link in. Hey, Delton Drone on Discovery Zone. Wow, long time no see. How you been doing? You're on your
I don't
phone?
even think I know this one.
Oh, so you're working today, Drone Shots, cutting lawns?
I seriously hate that we can't just see.
Right?
It is so annoying.
So annoying. It's just the stupidest thing. It really is.
Yep. Thank you, YouTube.
Mhm.
I actually sent, not that they care or even read it, they probably laughed at it, but I sent them a email regarding my opinion on that.
Okay.
Basically,
Oh,
told them they're making it hard to even navigate. It's just retarded.
this is Strong Shots, Battle Creek, MI.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking at Dalton drones and Discovery drone. Are you from Arizona? I see a couple of Arizona videos on here.
Oh, he's from PA.
Yeah. See one from Chandler, Arizona, Santan Mountains, which I actually used to live near the Santan Mountains.
Northwest 54, good morning.
Morning, guys.
And good morning, Andrew.
Andrew.
How are you?
Hey, Andrew.
How are you guys doing today?
Excited.
He's got vintage oatmeal. He's happy.
Yeah, I'm sure the toilet won't be happy after.
Mhm.
Okay, has a house in Sun City West. That's Dalton. That's literally about 30 minutes from me.
Broke next. We have a house in Sun City West.
Yeah, that's right down the road from where I'm at. Andrew, what's happening, brother?
Oh, not too much. Not too
You
much.
doing good?
Oh yeah, just lots going. Lots going already this morning. It's going to be a busy day. So.
Ah, well, thanks for taking the time to come in with us.
Oh, and nice to see you. It's I know you don't get many days off, so it's good to catch you when you're on. So.
This is my one day off.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have good weather for it.
Yeah, I was just telling the guys it's right at about 70 here now at 7 a.m. So
Nice. So you're definitely gonna have a good day.
I think it's supposed to get like 96 today.
Oh my God, that's hot. That's hot. I got a little winded when you said that for a second.
Yeah, you and me both. Dude, I've lived here most of my life and I'm still not used to this. Like, I hate the heat.
But that's the same as living here. The same as when the cold, and us, like in the summer, it gets hot here. We're usually around the 90s, hundreds. It's not uncommon. Heavy humidity and cold in the winter, very damp.
Yeah.
Just because you live there doesn't mean you're not like affected by like extreme cold or extreme heat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love when I hear people say, you'll have tourists or visitors and be like, oh, how do you deal with this heat? And I've heard some people go, oh, you just get used to it. And I'm like, horse crap. Like, no, you don't.
No.
People do. And some people love it. Like,
yep.
They thrive when it's I've seen it 124 here in the shade.
Jeez.
And they're like, oh,
An
yeah.
invention called air conditioning, I've heard of.
Yeah.
Right. People are always like,
turn that on and
people are like, oh, you should go outside. I'm like, why? I don't want to catch on fire. I'm good.
No, I don't want to stick to
spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, I don't want my shoes sticking to the pavement.
They've done that. There's been some people do experiments here, just right in my town, like the hottest part of the summer in cars. It gets so hot. I've actually seen people put like the cookies on a cookie sheet and put them in the car.
Yeah.
And they actually bake in the car.
They do.
You can start finding on YouTube. People have done that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And it's like, wow.
When I worked in Dallas, people did that.
Mm-hmm.
People had car baking cookie recipes and shit. I mean, crazy.
I think it's just the novelty of it, obviously, but
well, it's kind of making the best of a bad situation. It's kind of like us, when you have this hiking every winter when they climb to the top of Mount Royal in the middle, and this like freezing ass cold and everything else,
right?
And ice swimming, all those things are kind of like we're not going to let it slow us down. I think it's the same with the heat,
Yeah. No, and I can see that.
Yeah. I think, anyway, that would probably be my view, I guess, onto it. But oh, there it is.
Hey, John.
Well, hello, all the YouTube friends. How are
Johnny, how you
Not
doing?
bad.
Yes, yes.
Hey, computer chick, how you doing this morning? Also, nice to see you.
Fifth in line to take over El Chapo's place. How are you, John?
you? Fifth.
Not right at the top, but you know what? Got some big pull.
John, you're late. You just missed your son JDS. He left.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
shame. Such a shame.
How's
Yep.
things, John?
Delton Jones Zone says I heard from my brother in Chandler that it was in the hundreds yesterday.
Yeah.
The hundreds?
Yeah, down there in the valley, I think it was over 100 yesterday. Chandler's considered part of what we call in Arizona the valley.
Oh, Arizona.
That's on the east side.
I seen the name. I grew up in eastern Quebec, and there's this town there called Chandler.
Yeah.
Like I never seen hundreds around there. Like
Oh.
it caught me by surprise for a second, and then I put it together.
Hey, Prairie Boy 77. Good morning. Hope you're
Hey,
doing
buddy.
good, my friend.
Chandler's a decent place. So you have what people call Phoenix. It's right in the middle, and then you got all these outlying ones like Chandler, Tempe, Mesa,
Hmm.
Surprise.
I hauled through there years ago. I maybe twice I made it through there, if that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, definitely interesting, especially up in Flagstaff and that you're in for a surprise. It's not the Phoenix.
Flagstaff is great. I was actually born in Flagstaff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Excuse me for a minute, guys. Everybody check out Prairie Boy 77. Check out his channel. He does a bunch of live streams, guys. So check out his channel.
Bunch of good guys.
Yeah.
Motorcycle guys.
I guess I'll hit the like button for you too, Roger.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I always forget. Sorry.
Okay, half of the guys on the panel do forget.
I'm in. I did the thumbs up.
That's
Okay,
the annoying thing. Like when you post a video, you'll see, okay, I've got 100 views, 18 comments, 1 like.
yeah.
Yeah, I always, if I comment, I like. Also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll like and then have to go back and comment. But
My thought is, if I have 100 views, shouldn't I have at least 100 likes?
at least somewhere in the double digits.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard. That one's a hard one, but you know, a third at least. If you're doing there, you're in the zone. It's call to actions. Call to actions.
Just step up
Reminding
the
all
game.
the time.
Yeah.
You know, Tony and Chelsea, they're what 1.5 million. They've started. I noticed the last 2 months. Now it pops up slowly. The little subscribe icon with the click. People need to be reminded. Look at all the. When we started our thing that we post in our chats, you know, don't forget to hit the like button and that. That took us from 30 likes to 200 to 300 likes. Just
Oh,
a
wow.
message made that big of it. That I wouldn't waste my time with it if it didn't help, and made that big of a difference.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll start putting that in my videos, like right at the beginning with the.
Yeah, exactly. That people think they do it at the end, it helps, but by the time there, you got maybe what 30% retention. You know, if it's a good video.
Yeah.
It's nice and it's wishful. I mean, the big guys do it, but they're big guys. They know
They're
people.
big guys.
Yep.
I mean, it's Casey Neistat. He hasn't posted a video in 2 months, and he's still getting paid and doesn't care. Like,
No, exactly. And they don't have to push that part so much, you know. But
Right.
starting to put tags again where I used to get, oh, we don't need tags. Peter McKinnon doesn't need tags.
I don't know.
Peter McKinnon's using tags now. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I think tags are important.
They don't hurt. That's always been my argument with these things. It's not the debate if it's better or not. How's
Yeah.
it?
What's it hurt?
Oh, your video's going to get struck down because you put tags into it or a good title.
Right.
You know, like,
I think you just got to be careful. Like, you got to put tags that actually coordinate with the content of your video.
well, definitely.
Tags that have nothing to do with your video.
And that's you can get a community strike for it too. It's tag
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, there is a lot to be paid. Even have somebody that's been copying our tags and pasting them in their other videos trying to get ahead,
Right.
which is not.
Yeah. Now, I will say, like, because I do some techie videos, I've actually copied tags from like techies that do kind of like the same content.
Mhm.
But I will go through and go, okay, I didn't talk about this, so I'm removing this.
Yes, exactly. That's fine.
not-
You can learn from it. That's a great resource to have. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, as long as it pertains to your video, you're fine. If you
Mhm.
talk about Casey Neistat the whole way to the video, yeah, definitely tag the crap out of it.
Yeah.
People are putting that name in thinking, oh, well, he's big, so I'm going to put it in. It doesn't even help because then
And you don't even mention the guy. Like, You
Yeah,
know,
that's called lying. You know?
exactly.
Well,
It's just not a good way to go.
phrases are the biggest thing, not words, but phrases are the helper. Yeah. Phrases
Art-
will get through.
Yeah. Excuse me for a minute. North of 54, if you ever feel like coming in on the panel, let me know and I'll give you my email. You send me an email and I'll send you the link.
There's a 10-page application though.
Yeah.
You gotta have a cosigner just like a passport.
And then we're gonna all have to vote on.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, like Lord of the Flies. You know? Kim holds up the stick and we go yay or nay.
3X Drones is asking whether the title and description are the main key.
Your title and description are the main key though. Right? Well, yeah, but your first part of your title should be the first part of your description, and it should be the first tag in your tags. They should appear 3 times there, because
that's good to
the
know.
redundancy is what helps get it pushed. Yeah.
I guess I never knew that. Thanks for that tip.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, not the whole, like your whole description doesn't have to, like your whatever your title is, the first part, like say flying across in a new Mavic 2. Well, you want flying across Mavic 2 the other day when I was out at the park, you continue with your description.
In your
And the
description.
flying with your Mavic 2 should say in your first tags.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you actually put flying with Mavic 2 in your tags instead
Exactly.
of Mavic 2?
Because if you do just Mavic 2, well, you're competing against everybody that does drones. Big guys will win all the time.
Bastards.
So what you're doing when you're researching your tags is more what questions are people. A long story short, I did one playlist and they follow the same theory. It was about I had put up when we hit our milestones, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000.
Mhm.
Nobody cares what nobody looks. I just was trying to get them more traction. So instead, I worded it what people do care about is how to grow your channel. So I looked up the number one question being asked is how to grow your channel in 2019. So I wrote that into the statement of it. And then after the second one was the best theory for doing, I forget, something like that, the best theory for doing so. So I wrote that in the description. So I answered the 2 biggest questions that people are asking about growing.
Okay.
The big guys don't bother writing long phrases. We did. So anybody who typed in that exact question, which we're using a lot, we were there to answer it, which helps get us a little bit higher up. So maybe instead of 40 down, you might be 6 down, because it gives you an edge.
Morning, John Spizzo. So, Andrew, does the order of your tags matter?
100%. All hierarchy. Your most important ones will be at the top, working their way down.
Oh,
So when I tell people you don't make sure to have their channel name in the tags,
Sleeping, never sleeping.
that's something that's down at the bottom.
I put it.
Yeah,
Change
that
it.
Sleeping, never.
and your about section is also on the same theory. Everything works on hierarchy.
See what Prairie Boy 77 wrote down?
And
Are
put
we hearing Ksenia's voice?
to your other vids and playlists in the description, and do that in a pinned comment too. Yes, sharing links is great too, and getting other people to share them and getting them on social media. Anybody that's sharing your stuff, definitely, exactly. All your links into, and just keep your hierarchy in your about section. Always start off with your. Sorry, here's an example. The one we did the other night. So the title is why we block certain words in our chat. That was our beginning title. So you want that prominent. So right down in the description, the first thing we wrote was why we block certain words in our chat.
Okay.
And if you see our tags here, why we block certain words in our chat, because Xenia researched and that was the most common phrase asked about what we were talking about that night.
Okay.
And then from there, it works its way down. So you see Pusha Studios is way at the end because it's not as important. So we just look for all. There's only one word in there that's a single word, and that's live. Everything else here is phrases for that reason. But the big guys won't do that. They don't need to. If Mavic 2, for instance, you guys' realm, they're going to go to them anyways. But if you answer questions people are asking about the Mavic 2 directly, you have a better chance of ranking.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because it's a perfect match. YouTube now, the way the algorithm is set up, we're basically another Google. So if you answer the question directly, it's like, oh, well, this is the perfect match for that question. So there's the one to send it to. They're giving a direct answer to what you're looking for.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Andrew.
Oh, no problem.
I got another quick question about that. If you'll answer it here on
If I
can. Drone Hub. You can. There's no doubt because it's YouTube. So when I upload a video, I'm a little confused on all that stuff nowadays. There's places to put tags in your actual video, but then on your upload, it gives you a spot to do all these tags that's always there. You understand what I mean? So when I click to go upload a photo and I start looking at it, it already has, if I go into the advanced section, it already has all these tags that I use.
Right.
So, but you can actually add tags to your video itself, or is that where you're putting all the tags? So it's not like you have to type them in on each video every time. It's in.
Yeah, you have your set tags for it that you
Set
put in that
tag.
will be there each time, and then you can modify them at will or add to them.
Right.
Usually what you
Right.
would have is your base ones because you guys are all in niches, so it's easier. So you have your set tags you're going to use pretty much for each video, unless you decide to change them in the master. And then
Yeah.
you'll add usually on top of those ones. That's where the ones will be that are really relevant to that exact video. Like in the States, a lot of it's not so common in Canada except for Ontario. A lot of you travel, it's by counties, you know, outside of city cores.
Right.
It's important to get like if you're in a certain county or anything like that, because a lot of people travel to counties.
Right. I put the city name usually in there.
Well, cities are a big thing to compete with, you know. Then you're looking more for districts or stuff like that. You don't want to be the big. I'll give you an example. Say you were in Ontario. You don't want to type in, I don't know, Lake Ontario. Everybody has it, but you also don't want to put the creek down the road that you and 20 other people know. Yes, you'll be first in the list, but there's only 19 others that's going to be looking for it. So you're looking for something of a landmark that's in the middle between them two that people look for when they're traveling.
Yeah, that's how I was doing it, but I'll obviously have to change. Was like if I fly in Northampton, I put Northampton, Mass.
Yeah.
Then I'll put other stuff in there, like if it was around the Connecticut River, Northampton, Mass. You know, and then start to build on that all around Northampton, Mass. Then I start putting in, you know, like Mavic 2 in Northampton or Mavic 2 or this or whatever I was flying.
Like say there was like a popular floodplains around there, or there was a popular marsh or stuff like that.
Oh,
That's
Connecticut
not-
River, yeah. You know, I get more hits just off Connecticut River.
Exactly. And then if you can add into somewhere else that's also in there in
Yeah.
that area, you know, that's not big. What I mean is like you don't want to go with the Empire State Building. You also don't want to go to a street that holds four. You know, you're looking for something in the middle that will get you traction, but not too big.
Yeah, I'll put like there's a big popular thing that says the shallows.
Yeah.
So anyone that's boating on the Connecticut River, on that part of the Connecticut River, in there, when you do it, the shallows comes. People actually look for the shallows, Connecticut River.
But research it. That's what TubeBuddy's there for. That's exactly what you do. Is you
Yeah, and that's what I did. So if you type that in, normally it comes up. Connecticut River. This is the area. It shows you.
Then that's a good one. Good job.
I was going out flying, guys.
Bye,
He'll
Paul.
be back.
Just ship on the.
Fly a couple of ships.
But good job if you're
That
reading,
feels
you're doing it right. Sorry, Raj.
Feels good this morning, sitting down with the front door open, the dog sleeping in front of it,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, you have
outdoors.
some warm up
Not nice. It's pouring rain, no, but it's nice out.
Yeah, it's raining here, but it's not really nice, as you can see.
We had some rain to the night, but I wouldn't say a lot. Definitely not warrant for a rain warning like we had.
Yeah,
Possible flooding. Well, if that causes possible flooding,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too concerned for the future. I don't need a boat. Let's just say.
Don't you just love that? They'll just say, "Oh goodness, this is going to happen. That's going to happen." And the sun's out. You're like,
Yeah, exactly. Your building may implode on you. It's always
that happened a couple of weeks ago here. Like my app, I looked at it in the morning. It said, "Oh, expect rain. Like 80% chance of rain today." I'm like, fantastic. I walk out and it's like sunny. I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's coming late. It never came. It was sunny and hot all day.
Weatherman's the only job where you can be wrong 50% of the time and not get fired.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yes.
Right?
You're covered 7 ways from Sunday.
Yeah, I want that job.
It's almost expected of you to be wrong. Like, your average is
Like you could literally just make stuff up. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
rain.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
I'll tell you what, my bad knee is a better predictor of the weather than the Weather Network.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I know when it's going to rain. I don't need something to tell me.
Now, what I do look at on the weather app is the radar, because that seems more accurate because you can kind of
Agreed.
tell
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
As long as it's not 5 days in advance, if it's pretty close,
Yeah.
I agree with you. That's probably the most
Right.
So,
And I
red
think
ship's
it does
coming,
like
red ship's
2 hours. Like you'll hit the play button, it'll show within like 2
Yeah.
hours. what's going
Yeah.
on.
At least then you can plan something ahead from it,
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I understand that weather warning. I looked at the radar and it's like, well, we're at the very tail end of it. So I can see
Yeah.
this is not going to happen.
right.
Mhm.
But yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, Phantom Hodges, I've been in situations, I think we all have. That's scary when it starts raining so hard your wipers can't keep up and you
Oh,
can't even
yeah.
see in front of you.
Yep. You can't see
Like,
anything. When it's
Yep.
down to like 5 miles per hour.
I had a Chevy Blazer caught on the Montreal Bridge to the Champlain and my wipers went out. I literally had to squeegee out the window like that, trying to blow out
Nice.
the rain outside. Oh, God. My 2-year-old son in the car. It just happened at the wrong time.
Oh my God, not good.
You pull over and you just feel like your whole life flashes before your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I had that situation driving down the road.
yeah, I'm
Put
on
the
the
wipers
bridge.
on high,
Yeah, it's worse.
wiper blade flies up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Well, finally they made a decision on my accident from last fall. They put me in the wrong for hitting a manhole cover that was left open by construction workers.
How the
They
hell
put
is
you in the
that?
wrong.
How the heck?
Basically
is that?
told me it's because unless they can get the money from the city, you're going to be in the wrong. And that's what she did.
So it's going to cost you what, $7,000?
No. I mean, my insurance,
No, it's just-
my premium will go up. That's the only thing on to it.
Ah,
But nonetheless, it's like there were the construction workers. There was construction there where they left a manhole cover open in the middle of the night.
yeah.
But to me,
Yeah.
what happened, they pried it open. I think it was some kids had found like an old exhaust or something. Because I just see at the last minute, I came around a turn. Thank God it was only a 50-kilometer zone. In the middle of the turn, it was propped up, and I think some kids had went down and jabbed something into it. Keep it up. I hit it, and then the piece fell down.
And those are not light. Those are.
Oh.
Geez.
Oh,
Hey, hey Steve, how you doing?
$7,000 damage. It was.
Yeah.
Delta and Joan and Discoveries, have a good day. You be safe. Just keep your distance.
Yep.
Hey, Aerial Landscapes, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Oops.
Hope you guys are all doing well today in the chat.
I had forgotten about pinning those comments. I'm just going back through my videos and
Oh,
dating some of those.
see that I like to keep for us. Instead, I pin it and tell people, to hit the like button. That's where I do all that stuff. And
I'll have to
because
try.
we do live streams, I'll usually jump it ahead. And that's where I'll also put the timestamp to get past the opening stuff where they can get right into it. And that's helped too for.
yeah.
I mean, not everybody watches live streams rewatch. Let's call it. But if it's about a topic or something like that, then they will.
Yeah.
But playlists. I'm always preaching about having playlists on your homepage. Still Winter Nation that comes in here. He did it. He's a live stream channel just like us.
Yep.
And it got him about 10 to 15% more watch time, which is really good for a live stream channel because they don't watch them much. Where a video stream you can get 35. I think Kenny Cardoso Media, I think he got over 30 or 40% more watch time by putting playlists on the page.
No kidding. Wow.
Makes all the difference in the world. If there's one thing anybody could take from anything I yap about, put playlists on your homepage with descriptions. It makes a world of difference. Because everybody sees it. They don't go to your video folder. You break everything up in categories.
Yeah.
You think of yourself all the time. What would I do if I was a viewer? Do I want to go digging through? Like us,
Right.
we've done great interviews, but now they're lost 8 months down the road. Nobody's going to go back in our video folder scrounging for them. But if I put them on the homepage, they are watching them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep. No, it really, I found it helped a lot with our growth. It helped a lot with our, because somebody might come in and they like the wheel and they don't like anything else. Some might come in, they like the interviews and they don't like anything else. And some might come in, they like tech talk, that way it was all there for them. Because if I only did say the wheel for a week, we were sick or something, they don't see it even in the recently uploaded. So,
Right. Yeah.
then they're like, oh, they just do that. Ugh, not for me. Goodbye.
Unless it's about the rants with Andrew. Okay.
yeah. I got a playlist of that one.
That's gone a downward spiral. Yeah.
Everybody's feeling it with what's going on in the world. YouTube is not pushing none of us at all. Everybody, uploaders, live streamers, everybody is getting it.
Yeah.
Xenia has a channel, even a big one. She's 10 million subscribers. She gets 1 million views. She's down to 300,000. She stopped doing YouTube for a bit till I mean, I know we say, "Oh, poor her, 300,000." I'd love that, but when you're used to getting a million, imagine if you're 100 and now you're cut down to 30. You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's the same kick.
All relative.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sam and I know some people back when used to say, "Oh, hate all big YouTubers, burn them all at the stake." Well, imagine once you've like grown your channel and you've quit your job and now you have 2 or 3 people working and you're getting hit. It's not just a sucky pastime. Your
Right.
livelihood going down the drain right before your very eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you still got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button. I have my chain for like 10 years. Lost a bunch of vids
That
like
sucks.
2 years ago.
That's a bummer.
Hey Max, there. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, that Kim lost 100 videos off of YouTube. They took him off. He doesn't know why.
What?
Really?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. That happened a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Oh, he wasn't monetized at the time, right?
No, no.
Yeah, he had no access to a rep. No need to give an answer. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're not monetized, you can't get help.
No, you got no. You can't get access to a rep. You can get it sometimes like through Twitter if you get enough people to help you out to get noticed to somebody there on their site.
Okay.
Hey Lewis P. Floyd.
Sucky pastime. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, Lewis. Same thing on Twitch and other platforms. Exactly. That's the thing. It's more people get into it, and now there's gonna be a race with a lot of people's jobs at stake and stuff. It's gonna be, oh, run over to YouTube. You'll make a lot of money there. You'll get monetized.
Ew.
Yeah. Not that easy anymore.
No, the whole rhetoric all over again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That number was always too low. I know it's not popular all the time when I say it, but that was before you got monetized. They made it way too easy.
Yeah.
It's just enough that it created a gold rush on here, and you know what happens with the gold rush.
Uh-huh.
No. I mean, that's what I was saying the other week about memberships too. Now they're giving them to everybody, and it's just just a new way to just go after everybody's.
Yeah.
Just because there's a high number there doesn't mean you need to take it. You know, but
Yeah.
there they got to use it. Now $99 a month. You got to be offered something pretty bloody special for $99 US a month.
Right.
Come on, let's call it for what it is.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see Andrew eating vintage meat for that price.
You know, they're not a price high enough. They're not a price high enough.
Ain't no price high enough.
I could bring Paul in and like kind of feature him like a pet or something.
Like that rant that Andrew did with the memberships. There you go.
Mm.
Welcome back, Johnny. How you doing?
Yeah. Phone call. I figured I wouldn't let you guys stare at me going like this because I like to
Always
talk
fun.
with my hands. You know how it is.
Yeah. Hey, so John, apparently Saigon did mail it out.
But he didn't text me. He did call me again
Yeah.
later that night. And he said he would be texting me with the tracking, but he didn't. So I guess it's supposed to be here tomorrow, according to him.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be here until probably noon tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll see if it shows up.
Is this the Mavic Mini?
Mini, yep, which is good. He's been calling me, so, you know,
Yeah.
he's been on hard times, I guess, and everything, and he was explaining
Yeah.
stuff to me. But he sounds different and calls me from a different phone number every time. So, of course, when I don't recognize a number, I'm like,
Listen.
yeah, hello? Yeah, John DiNardo there. Before they even say their name, it's like, yeah, no, who's this? You're always getting those spam calls where, oh, you know, and I love to donate to
Yeah.
fire departments and stuff, but when they're calling me from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
you want to do like this one. Hang on a sec. Greenville, Georgia.
Yeah, so I guess you won't be able to mail it down here. You're gonna have to bring it down. So when the borders open up, he'll bring it down. Because if they're not taking any I don't know if they'll be able to ship it from where he is though.
Where'd everybody go? I looked down at the chat. I was reading the chat, and then all of a sudden, it's empty. Wow.
Well, Paul's gone out playing, so.
Yeah. I looked up, and then John, Sam, and Andrew are all gone.
Because if they're not like Lawrence says, they're not shipping international. That means here, Canada too, right?
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You guys miss me?
So much.
So
much.
Well, where'd everyone go? Where's Andrew?
Yeah. I know.
Andrew probably had to get up and make his own coffee. He didn't want to see it.
No.
Probably. That's probably why.
I don't think so. He'd be crippled and in a wheelchair if he ever had to do that.
No, Andrew just reaches over and gets a full cup of coffee just like that. It's like magic.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
magic.
really nice. Yeah.
He's like a magician. It's just the cup's always full.
He's a wizard, man. I'll tell you.
All right, if he's listening, he's getting a bigger head. Sounds like somebody's outside raking around the complex.
Okay.
Well, my chicken taco soup last night was awesome.
That sounds good.
Oh, it was so good. Or chicken tortilla soup. Sorry, not taco. Chicken tortilla.
Yeah, tortilla taco, same thing.
Same shit.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, actually. I made some homemade chili last week. Turned out really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good too.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife kept eating this soup at Freshie. It's a restaurant we have around here. Anyway, she found a recipe and sent it to me and said, "Can you make me this?" And I said, "Well, we'll give it a
I'll
shot."
give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Turned out good, huh? Good.
Turned out all right.
Well, Roger, no flying for you today, I assume.
No, I just checked to see if the Best Buy was open here. They're not open.
No.
Still closed.
I have to do a Best Buy sent me a survey because I never buy anything from Best Buy, but I bought this Yeti microphone from them because they had literally the best price, which surprised me. But it came with that came with a $50 promo code for Ubisoft, the game place where you buy games.
Okay.
And I get the card. The promo code expired last September.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to try it anyway. And no, it didn't work. So I got a hold of Best Buy and they're like, not our problem. That's Ubisoft's problem. So I'm like, so I contacted Ubisoft and the guy, I do the chat because I hate talking to people, as you know, Hugh. So I do the chat and he's like, he goes, ironically, that has come to light a lot in the last week. He goes, we just extended those an hour ago.
Oh,
in our
wonderful.
He goes, try it again, it'll work. So I went back, tried again, it worked. So
You're lucky.
I know. And I mean, that's one of the reasons too that I went with Best Buy because they had that. It's let's see. Yeah, it's this whole Yeti and Ubisoft combo thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that is one reason also why I bought it from Best Buy because it came with that $50 promo code. And I was going to be so mad if they would have just went, well, you're out of luck. So I bought Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Oh,
It's good.
looks
It's
good.
I've been playing the Division 2 and it's amazing. I love the Division 2. But people
What are
were
you playing on? What platform?
PC.
PC? Yeah.
Yeah. I had a PS4 at one point, but it just got to a point I was using the PS4 for just like Netflix and YouTube. Like, I'm like, why do I have a PS4? I can get a Fire Stick and do this and sell my PS4, which I did. So
I actually have my son's old PS4. That's what I use for gaming.
okay.
He used to get my hand-me-downs. Now I'm getting his hand-me-downs. I like it.
Now PS4 is a great platform. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed because I played I played the original Ghost Recon Wildlands on there.
So did you have to do the walk of shame, Andrew, and go get your coffee?
No. It was a delivery for paperwork.
Okay.
I got
Everything delivered to you: paperwork, coffee.
Yeah, no, the coffee I didn't have to get. I'm taking care
I'll
of
break back, guys, and I'll blow my nose there.
Okay.
TMI.
Yeah, no, I was waiting on it. Was a courier, that's why. So I told my son to keep an eye. I can't hear it half the time when I have my headphones on.
Yeah.
The nice thing about these mics is you're not hearing the kids and everything else, but on the other side, we're not hearing anything going on around. So
yeah.
I like Roxy's little turnaround. Now we'll do ass to the door.
Yeah, cool. That
cool things off a little.
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Coming up there.
Not a care in the world.
No.
What a rough life. Oh.
The only care she has is when's my next food?
Yeah, and the walk with Kim to the mail. That's God love her. She just tries to turn. It's just like, what the hell with there. Good morning, Kim.
What's up, Purple?
My son's been enjoying me waking him up now that he's not at school anymore, but I still told him they have to put in a day. Like, I don't want them sleeping until noon and that. And he's 13, and I've been known to wake my kids up in the worst ways. I'm probably the most cruelest father.
Cold water. I've done it.
Out of tune fiddles at my father's, singing jigs when I don't know how to play.
Do what you got to do, Andrew.
That's right. This morning was Neil Young, Song Sung Blue, weeping like a willow in his ear while I'm holding his ear up.
Oh my God,
that's a good song. That's a great song.
Not when I sing it at that time of morning. I'm like the way I do. Yeah, key is for the afterthought.
Isn't that Leonard Cohen?
Neil Diamond.
Oh, Neil Diamond. God, I love Neil Diamond.
Leonard Cohen, a little bit depressing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's why
there would be no blue in his lyrics. It would be like dark gray abyss. Like, yeah. He wasn't a happy man.
No.
They got a 9-foot mural they painted of him here in Montreal up on the line because this is where he grew up. Yeah, he lived in that area his whole life, and they did 9-story, excuse me, not 9 foot. It's gigantic.
I'll have to come see that. I knew he was from Montreal, but they didn't.
They're doing one too, I think, this year because William Shatner was. This is where he grew up, and they're supposed to do one of him. I heard. So now maybe not with everything going on, but
never know.
Yeah, just can't make plans. Definitely any group stuff is out of the question for the summer. They've already canceled everything, so
yeah,
that's going to kill the economy in Montreal and then some.
Oh yeah,
Formula One, I don't think is happening.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
And Just for Laughs is not going to happen. The International Jazz Festival,
that's not even funny, Andrew.
Don't even go there. You don't say that.
No, Just for Laughs. Come on.
Blind Neil says bored dads make the best alarm clocks.
They do. Yes, exactly.
Hey, old guy on the bike, how you doing? Good morning.
Hey, buddy, how are you? This is true.
Thought Louis P. Floyd was coming in.
I sent them a link.
Yeah.
Louis P. Floyd, are you there? Louis P. Floyd, are you there? Louis P. Floyd, are you there? Louis P. Floyd, are you there?
Are we not good enough for you? Are we not good enough for you? Are we not good enough for you?
Why are you feeling frustrated? Why are you feeling frustrated? You've been linked up. What
was that you said, Andrew?
He doesn't understand what we're talking about unless we say it multiple times. Yeah, it's like a different dialect.
You know, that speaks to the kids that he must have to teach and the frustration he must have as a teacher because he has to repeat himself over and over and over.
His whole life is like that.
Guy on the bike, we're having rain here all day. We had rain all day yesterday and last night.
Oh my God, computer chick. I'm so lucky. My apartment living room is big enough for a tent. My son is doing a virtual scout camp this week.
Okay, mom of the year, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
My mother would never let me do that.
No.
Jeez. I want a do-over.
My father made me stop it after I tried to do the campfires.
Poisoned everyone in the house with carbon monoxide.
We have it here somewhere, but I don't think Xenia could dig it out right now. But when I was about 5 or 6, I took a cookbook as a literal meaning to cook the book.
Oh my god.
And we have a cookbook with a stove ring into it where I turned on the stove.
I can strangely enough see that coming from you.
I think I wanted to turn on the oven and hit the wrong knob. I think something happened where I grabbed
Gotta
it.
show us that it's
Yeah, but nonetheless, I cooked the book. So, yeah.
that's awesome.
Yep. I didn't even know she still had it. A couple of years ago, she gave it to Xenia.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's always fun seeing old things.
Oh,
From you.
I guess it's not too hard to find. There you go.
Wow.
There's the book.
There's the proof.
Yeah.
And again, I will point out that Andrew mentioned something that's delivered.
Oh my God.
Yes, there you go. So there's the proof.
That is hilarious.
That's good. Good job, man.
A cookbook and everything.
What was your, I mean, I understand that you thought cookbook means cook the book, but
No, but I don't think I meant to do it that way. I think I wanted to make breakfast for them, and I put the book on the stove and wanted to turn on another,
oh,
and I turned on the wrong one and actually cooked the book.
and literally cook the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Tony.
That's funny, man.
Hey Tony, how are you? That normally what we think of when cooking the book. Yes, exactly.
That's funny.
Yep. Memories. Almost burnt the house to the ground.
I actually have like a whole drawer of childhood stuff. I remember, I'll tell you this quick story if you don't mind, Roger.
Okay.
I think I was 11 or 12 years old. My grandfather had this motorcycle. It was one of those Kawasaki Fat Cats with the ATC tires on it.
Okay.
And it was an old, like early 80s model maybe. And I always used to ride it when I went to his house. And long story short, I told him that I wanted to buy the motorcycle. And he's like, well, do you even have a job? I'm like, no, but I get allowance. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what. You take the motorcycle, you give me $1 and a nickel a month, and I'll tell you when you're done paying for it. I'm like, okay. So I could do that, right? So in an envelope once a month, I'd write him a letter, put $1 and a nickel in it.
Jeez.
And after a year, Grandpa calls me and he goes, hey, you've paid off the motorcycle. You're good.
Oh, that's so
nice.
cool.
So my first motorcycle, I paid $12.60 for. It was fantastic.
You definitely didn't get ripped off.
But a few years back, before my grandpa died, I was at his house and he goes, oh, hey, I got something to show you. He gets out a box of all this stuff and he hands me this manila envelope. And I'm like, what's this? He goes, well, open it up. And I open it up and it was all 12 of those envelopes still sealed with the $1 and nickel inside. And like he never even opened them and he gave them back to me and I have those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Cool story.
You almost didn't make it in there, Louis, with that different name there, Michael Brown.
Yeah, I know. It's my wife's. I was just looking at it. I was like, why does it say Michelle?
Yeah, Michelle, yeah. You almost didn't make it in there. I was like, who the hell?
Hey, Michelle.
You can change that. You click on your little tab and rename.
She's there.
Oh,
See?
I'm on with these
Same.
guys.
Keep going on as me.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the heck.
We all use Paul's computer, and he's doing a video chat.
Yeah.
Signed on as me,
See, Hugh, that's what I was talking about being frustrating.
and everybody's all like,
Now they're giving me grief about it.
I feel your pain.
Italian. It's Michelle.
Michele, it's
Michele.
Michael.
Sure.
Vassini.
Vassini.
Michele Vassini. Pandemica.
Fagioli.
Pandemica.
Yeah. I'm using your Zoom. What the hell?
Take my flat brown.
Oh,
Show them
yeah.
Flat brown.
Yeah, flat brown. There we go.
Oh,
Michelle,
Michele Vassini.
my wife,
Pandemica.
flat brown. She made those and mailed them to all her kids at school.
oh, that's cool.
That's nice. Yeah, that was nice.
I'm sure some of them will end up on a dartboard or, in the toilet or something like that.
That's what kids do.
Good morning, Saigon. Hope you're doing good. Old guy in the bike. Sam Hayden's in the chat.
Yeah.
Everybody check out Bike's channels. Platanium, Gamer, and Movies. Let us
Oh,
see
that's why,
everybody.
because I'm not logged in. So whatever. I'm not. So Michelle. Oh my God.
Michelle, what's going on with you?
A lot.
Not looking as good as you normally do, Michelle.
I got my glasses on. My hair. I got to get a haircut.
You know that now when you log on, even when you're under your name, you're Michelle now.
Yeah, I know. That's ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
There's one.
See, I know I know that husband frustration you have right now. I'm reading everything going into. It's like your life, you don't own anything anymore, and they're all part of it.
I felt bad. I was like hovering over my computer, and I was gonna say, I was like,
Okay.
Can I use it?
Yeah, exactly.
My stuff.
And the wife always thinks it's so great that we're all sharing, so excited.
No.
And the husband's just like, yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, I would have a big problem sharing my system. Like, this is my baby.
What? Well, it kills me because every time I freaking log off of something and I go to YouTube and go to my channel, my little girl's logged in and it says denied. It's like, what do you mean denied? This is my computer. It's like, oh, she's logged in under her school because it's ridiculous because when I log into my school server as Mr. Brown, they could take my computer and subpoena it and say, hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Same thing with my kid and her computer or her school and my wife and her school. So it's like my computer is, and I don't like that. I'm a little crazy about stuff like that.
Sure.
Not that I have anything on my computer to hide.
No, but it's just the
Now
same.
we're really curious, Paul. Now we're really curious.
On my computer, we do a lot of the thumbnails, but Xenia does skin texture as well. She'll do the final touches. She has more. That's more her thing.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, all right, we'll do it on my computer. And she's like, no. I'll send it to me. I'm like, no, it'll be faster. Fine. And just get it done on mine. And then about 2 minutes into it, she can hear me breathing over her neck there.
Look, you're not using my computer right.
Just send it over to me. No, fine, it's fine. Let's just get it done. Use mine. And then I'm like, tick, 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 tick. Come on, seriously, you're not done yet. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good for the marriage. It's just...
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay, Saigon, thanks again for sending that drone. And sorry about the caps there. My caps are being locked lately.
It sounds like a personal problem, Roger. I'm sorry, but you got to get that fixed.
Jones YT.
Stop typing with your fists, Roger. Hang on, guys. I'm just sending an invite.
I can hear it muted, for Christ's sake.
Jones YT is in the house, guys. You want me to give him a shout out?
Raining there? No way.
Jones YT, how you doing?
What does this rain people speak of?
That was me.
I'm not familiar with rain.
Right?
It's raining down here. Yeah. Well, it's raining here too.
Andrew, can you get mine filled up too?
Mine's next.
I'm gonna run out and get mine.
Oh, you weren't gonna get me coffee.
I know I don't have it in. I used one of these today because I've been running around.
There you go.
Andrew?
Hey,
Andrew?
Andrew.
Can I just hand that off to you?
Can you help out Hugh?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Ksenia. All right.
No?
Milk?
We'll have to get that down so we can pass them all to each other.
Not out of them.
My wife and I did a years ago because apparently we're ahead of the curve. We did a distance learning science lesson from my school. Like this was like maybe close to 10 years ago, right when video conferencing and everything was getting going, and both of our schools kind of had infrastructure where it was quick enough. We did a science lesson, and in the science lesson, I did a music one, for acoustics and vibration, and I passed a ruler through the computer, and the kids had a shit fit with it. It was just, they really couldn't believe it. My wife pulled out it was just third grade, I don't know, third or second grade, but it was just fun. So I'm expecting, Hugh, that Xenia will give you the proper coffee with the right amount of sugar in it.
I don't take sugar. That's why I realized I didn't like coffee all these years. I was putting sugar in it. I started drinking coffee. I'm 46. I think I was 42 or 43 when I started.
Okay, Sam.
Or touched it. And it was the sugar the whole time that was ruining it. Oh, Sam's out?
Yeah, yeah.
He tapped out.
Buddy, he'll be back.
Okay.
Everybody,
Thanks for warning us. It's not that funny, Andrew. God.
Just something about you. I don't know. If I was rich, I'd just pay you to follow me around all day. I swear.
Well, how come you're not freaking rich then? Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I
Help us
gotta
both
get
out.
I know. I'm trying. I started buying lotto tickets for the first time.
Oh, good. Play that game.
Yeah.
I haven't bought any lotto tickets since this crap started.
Yeah.
Well, you're about due, Roger.
Right?
Well, I mean, they're not selling them anymore. Got to go online and buy them. And no, I'm not giving my info to the government. They got enough of my info.
I don't know.
I play 4 times a year, and if I win a free ticket, I'll play it till that's out. Yeah, it's not exactly my vice or anything.
No.
It's my father used to call me and ask me if I was playing all the time, and oh, sorry, I'm not gambling enough, Dad. I didn't mean to let you live life. I'll go blow a paycheck on it, make you happy. You know?
It's just a Saigon wrote down. What did he write down? Any info about remote ID for the FAA?
That fell off the earth.
Did anybody get any news from the FAA?
No. My video that I posted back when it was all due and stuff hasn't even been watched.
Nobody's really concerned about it at this point, I guess. Jesus.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But yet they're sending drone ups to make sure everybody's socially distancing. I've just seen those stories and such.
I've seen stories.
One in the next town over, they're using them, and they're using them to take your temperature too. I don't know.
Yeah, LiDAR
story. That's right here in Connecticut. That's right here. They already have it, and from 150 feet away, they can tell your temperature, and not just your temperature. They were saying from the news article.
Yeah, soon they'll be able to pick your nose too.
Oh. Well, they're using the face recognition.
Andrew, that's $100 joke, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll give you 5 cents for that one. Anything gross, I don't pay.
They're using that Enterprise with the speaker on it, and then they tell you, you're not far enough apart. They showed a big thing here in the local news, but I know it made national news because it's
yeah, I saw it.
Rights, yeah, right in Connecticut, just over the line.
Oh, it's over the line, all right.
Oh yeah.
An old guy on a bike, he wants a government nose picker. So there you go. He's
right.
In support of it.
Get that one up there. It's kind of key.
Well, speaking of loudspeakers, I don't know when I think I heard it a couple of days ago too. Again, some numbskull around our house here. We live in a town, a city, and I'm kind of like going towards the outskirts of population. We're still in a neighborhoody kind of thing, but 3 blocks over, some knucklehead is blaring, and this is just sick in the head, blaring the Purge lockdown thing. You ever watch that movie?
No.
We're going into the Purge now for the next 48 hours. And
everybody can kill everybody.
Yeah. And I've got I call him a neighbor, but somebody in the neighborhood a couple little blocks away is playing that every once in a while, just blasting it. Oh, it pisses me off.
That's nice. That makes
it's just a mind of
unreal. I don't know what to say to that.
I know. I'm laying in bed, and Michelle's like, "What is that?" You hear the stupid tones, which makes it even more eerie because it's and it's like Hunger Games ish feel,
Yeah.
Ooh, they shut the program down. People, I just looked it up. They're shutting the community anger shuts down Connecticut City's plan to use drone for contravirus. coronavirus.
Countervirus. Countervirus. It's a new drone application, right?
Hey, Michael Manny, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, I see that message from Tony. I remember when I was young, there was a job which meant you tested dog food, and the wage was 40,000 pounds per year.
How does one test dog food?
Eat it.
Eat it. Taste.
I'll put the link.
Taste
I'll put
it.
the link into it.
Well, 40,000 pounds is a lot of money, especially back then. Holy crap.
It's like, like if dog food's no good, my dog won't eat it. I guess it's no good. So,
Yeah. 40
So on this
pounds a lot of money.
on this article that I put the shortcut in there, it shows like a Phantom 4. On another one, it shows like a Matrix. And on the video that they showed on the national news, it was definitely an Enterprise with a speaker on the front. You cannot not know what that looks like. But yeah, it looks like they shut that program down because people freaked out. And well, this is the one talking about Westport. There was one down here in another Connecticut town that they were doing also, but I can't find anything on that one.
So John, you gonna go flying today?
If the weather gets nice this afternoon, I got a guy that we got a hydraulic hose for his bulldozer last night, and he's going to be clearing some land with it. And I really want to take and fly and video
That'd be pretty cool looking. Yeah.
Hey, Darwin Digital, how you doing? Good morning.
It's a D10, so it's kind of a big dozer. So it's
Make sure you power loop it.
oh yeah, right. Unfortunately, there's nothing to go under with that front. It would definitely destroy my drone. Yeah, but I think that'll be neat. Today he's supposed to have a huge bonfire with the trees that he already knocked down. Even though it's raining today, that's the best for him, he says. So, but I don't know if I can get out of here today or not. We're just a lot of stuff going on, besides working on cars. Hey, hi Val. But,
Hey, Val.
Oh, good morning, Val. Can you hear us yet? Hi, Val.
I did pick up a car yesterday, and I wound up going to the auction and getting it and bringing it back. Ran out of gas, the whole 9 yards. It was a great experience yesterday afternoon.
Hey, Val, how you doing?
She doesn't hear.
Speaker's not running yet. Audio. Ding,
What kind of card did you pick up, Joe?
ding.
Wow.
I got a 7 Buick Encore Premium or Platinum, actually. It's got all the buzzers and whistles.
Volume's not working.
It's got 11,000 miles.
There you go. Now it's working. No, she just turned it off.
Still under factory warranty. So
Unmute yourself, Val.
I'll have it on the web.
This is your conscience bar. Turn on your
There
microphone.
you are. You okay now? Can you hear us? Val? No, she can't hear nothing.
No, I think she can hear us. I don't think she can talk to us.
I don't think she wants to talk to you.
I was just gonna say that.
Can you hear us, Val? Just shake your head up or down.
There's the
You hear us,
answer.
Val?
That grin sort of.
Yeah, she can hear us because she's dancing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Go on.
Roger's all flustered this morning. You ever see What About Bob where Louis Dreyfus finally loses it on?
So can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, can't hear you now.
no, Val, we can't hear you now.
Let's do it like Paul where he does that like 1940s real mimey stuff.
Oh,
You do that perfect, Andrew. Perfect.
I've seen it enough times to be inspired. Let's say.
oh my God.
Yeah.
I changed my mic for my computer yesterday. And so that's what happened. I had to
You didn't.
Okay.
You didn't configure it in Zoom yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
So
when you
since,
started, John? I do blame you.
Since Val came in, I'm gonna buzz out. I'm gonna stay in the. I'll close my window and everything, but I'll stay in. I'm gonna run over and get some coffee.
Okay.
All right. Just
Did I make you think of delicious coffee?
What was that?
Did I make you think of delicious coffee?
You know, everyone's got the cup out today, and I don't. So I'm very upset about that. I have these cheap pads.
Like, there you go.
Yeah,
Not the same. It's just
not living high in the
Right,
hugs
right,
with
right.
this thing from 40.
There we go.
That's what I really need, because you know I take one gulp of this, and then you go back for another one. It's like,
Hey, old guy in the bike. Hi, everyone.
I'll
Sorry
be back.
saying hi.
All right.
I was trying to figure out my computer speaker thingy. Whatever.
Okay.
Good to see you, Val.
I find Roger hilarious this morning. I'm enjoying it. He's so flustered. It's so amazing to watch.
Like taking care of business.
Hey, Michael Banny. Are you there, Roger?
I'm here.
Mostly.
Yeah. I think it got darker in here. I'm gonna turn my light on.
It did get
Yeah.
a little dark.
Gets the mood light.
Strike the music.
You look good. You look
There
good.
you go.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
You want me to boost up my chair now?
You're gonna sink back down in 30 minutes, anyways. I watch. I gauge you usually by the edge of the chair and watch you just kind of go down as time goes on.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yes, Tony. Yep. Very happy about that too.
Hi, Michael, as well. How you doing? And Nomad, how you doing, buddy? This morning, good to see you.
hey, Nomad.
Nomad is in the house.
Tony's in and Blind Now. How you doing?
Don't forget, everybody, tonight I'm on at 7 p.m. again tonight. It's Friday night, is it?
No.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yep. Yep.
Isn't it?
Sure.
Yep. Friday, May 1st. Yay.
That's right.
May
Up
Day.
here in Ontario.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, it seems like one crazy long day that I don't know the name of it is. Just nuts.
I mean, since all this crap's been happening, I've been forgetting the days and dates and everything. Like, okay, I'm usually home all the time. But for you guys, like you guys are out to work and all that, you know, it's screwing me up. What was it, Saturday?
Us not working is messing with you, Roger. No problem. Messing with me too a little bit.
Even for us working from home, just having the kids home, and I love them and that, but it's just knocked everything up on its side. It feels like and they're not causing a bunch of problems. It's not like they're causing havoc. It's just the routine is completely messed up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this would be fun if it wasn't crazy like this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Andrew, did you look at the news yesterday? What happened on the 401
No,
with the motorcycle driver?
no.
I gotta find it here. If it's on MSN there, the guy passed a 45 footer. He came and he cut off the 45 footer, and they were on a curve, right? So
Right.
guess what happened?
No.
And he was on the overpass. He hit the railing of the overpass, and he went flying over the overpass. The bike kept on going, and the guy in the news says, "Oh, he's got a lot of broken bones, but he'll survive."
Wow.
Oh yeah, he went right over the overpass. And I'm trying to see if they got it on MSN. They showed it on the news yesterday when I was having a supper.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. I watched the National last night, but it wasn't on there.
They had a picture of him going over the overpass.
Oh, they got the video. The guy was recording from his truck.
Wow.
They got it on video.
So what? He jumped over the overpass?
He flew over it because he hit the wall.
He forgot his cape that day, so he didn't bring the motorcycle with him.
The motorcycle smacked right into the guardrail, and he went flying right over. The
Yeah,
bike
I was
kept on
going to
going
ask
after.
if it was a moped. It could have been John Coopy.
It happened on maybe between Montreal and the 401, something like that.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Roger's saying the 401.
Yeah, the 401. It's
That's the highway.
That's a highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know-
It's,
you know
just-
that's
it's referenced by a lot of rappers. That's all.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So that's what they do call it, the highway. The between it's between Montreal and Sarnia, Ontario,
Yeah.
but especially between Toronto and Sarnia.
Mm.
But that's the most heavily congested highway in North America for for trucks and cars more than per capita in LA.
Yeah, one guy in
the States.
Yeah, well, this guy was a complete jerk on his bike. The way he passed that truck and cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, he's trying to cut off a 45 footer. You know what I mean?
But when I used to drive truck, you know, that was always the thing. You always hear when you be off the road, people, oh, the truck drivers. Well, I'm going to tell you what it's like for a truck driver. Every time you try to keep a safe distance, 2 more cars pull in front of you.
Yeah.
And then they take an exit a half a kilometer away. You have to hit the brakes, and you're the asshole for driving when you were doing 103 and 100. So there are some asshole truck drivers. There's no doubt about it, like anything else in life. But nobody knows how to drive with trucks. They think they stop the same as a Honda Civic. They think they speed up the same as a Honda Civic. There's a big misunderstanding, and that's what's caused a lot of these problems. I had a guy on a bicycle one time that confronted me in a service road, and he blocked the road with his bike and wouldn't let me through. Now I'm coming along with an 88 Freightliner, fully loaded refrigerator. I'm running 80,000 gross, and this guy's sitting there flipping me off. I can't even see him. He went underneath my dash because of conventional, long-nosed. They go under, you don't even notice them there. I could have ran over him and never even had a clue. Not a clue in the world. But I'm the asshole truck driver. You know, that's what it's like. I tend to... Yeah, exactly. Like that's the same with a bicycle and a car. Even when you drive a bike, I would rather stay out of the way. I don't want to be right and dead. You know, like, great, you were right. Congratulations, you're also a puddle now. You know, you really showed them, didn't you? You know?
It only makes sense, but I don't have any. So,
like a truck fully loaded to get up to 100 kilometers an hour, you're looking at about 1:30 roughly.
What's that all called? Like inertia or something? It's science?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't fucking like science here, all right? I'm sorry, but I had to be very forceful with you, Andrew. You just don't get it.
Let's not talk about
I just want to get to the mall.
I want to go to the mall, please.
Yeah.
Buy more crap so I can throw it away.
That's brought there by trucks.
Yeah.
I work for that music company, and then I'm on the other side. I'm working in office space, and they're like, "Oh, that truck cut me off," and all that. Did you not just scream at 3 trucking companies this morning that your loads weren't here and you were going to fire them and never use them again if they didn't get here soon? You know, you're kind of creating your own misery too. You know,
the hypocrisy in society is what usually tends to drive me a little bit batty.
Yep.
And it's unneeded hypocrisy too, because it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Exactly.
Stop it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to tell you, when I was a kid driving like 16, 17, and there'd be 2 trucks, I'd always like to pull in between them and drive with them because the police couldn't clock me. And my sister would be in the seat next to me screaming her lungs out. And I'm like, it's okay as long as I don't break.
So she was smoking the Bandit. Okay. You didn't go under the truck.
Just sorry. I'll just say sorry to all the truck drivers now.
Yeah. I love that.
I was young. I was stupid. I can't.
Just as long as you wasn't like Clark Griswold.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my God. Almighty.
Hey, Night Train.
Shall. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I'm having technical issues.
Yes.
Where's
Where's
Centroid?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on that guy.
I thought you guys were tied at the hip.
We were.
We were. Oh.
No, I can't find it on MSN at all. I've been looking for it since a while ago. I can't find it.
Yeah, no, I looked on Google News and I got updating stories like the Osbournes might return and all that hard-hitting news.
Hey, Night Train, how you doing? Nice to see you.
All the important stuff. Hey, Night Train, how are you?
Everybody, please hit that like button on the way in or way out, and don't forget to check out those channels.
It's good, but it's so hot.
And here's Paul Murray.
There he is.
Hey, Paul, where you been?
Well, I went out and flew a ship, and but when I heard you talking about back when you first started driving, I had a question for you, Val.
Oh God.
how hard was it to crank up that Model T? You know?
So, Paul, when you fly a ship, is it hard to get it up?
Oh, zinger.
Bam.
You just have to
Bam.
be. You have to be good on the stick.
He plays with the sticks a lot, Val.
Hashtag yuck, hashtag puke, hashtag gross. hashtag nauseous.
Sorry, guys.
I could always get you the therapy doll if that's what.
No.
No.
You know what, Paul? You better do that just to be safe.
No, do not listen.
I think that's a good idea for us all.
And see, Night Train says it takes a gentle touch. There you go.
Oh, Val, Blind Neil's got Paul with a good one here. Paul, how hard was it on your feet when you learned to drive?
Well, you can see the cartoon version on the Flintstones. I was kind of the co-pilot there.
Yep.
I was the crash pilot.
First thing he went and did was bought fish sticks and then put them away till he ate them the other week. Driving these cars.
There's nothing like a good vintage food to get your stick up. You know?
Yeah.
I was just talking about ships. I don't know what y'all are doing.
Yeah, Val. Look at she does that sweet, innocent little face very well. I bet she got away with so much stuff with her dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad, but not my mom.
Oh. There was.
There it is.
Yep. That was Paul cranking it. I just.
That's right. Yeah,
hurry up. Get it going. I got places to go, people to see.
Too bad that woman could sit a little straighter or more proper, but anyways.
Well, if you look at the seat, they're almost straight up and down. There isn't
Yeah, you're just kind of doing it for you, whether you like it or not.
Oh, there are just no words for you people.
Well, thank you. That's because we're an awesome bunch.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
I'm just waiting for Paul to use the awesome sauce. When in the hell did that word ever come out? I must have.
Oh, please don't get into that this morning.
You mean the wangy tangy stuff?
No, when people go awesome sauce. When did that? I must have missed that generation.
No. Thank God Sam is not here because Sam would know exactly what I'm talking. Somebody we used to know on YouTube capitalized on that with his little drink the Kool-Aid cult thing. Hashtag was everywhere. It became quite a taboo thing to say.
Oh, sorry. That's like the first time I've said it.
Oh yeah, no, it brings back some. Well, it brings back memories. Yep. And they ain't the kind you want to go to bed with.
So you don't want to take your awesome sauce to bed with you.
No. No.
You get it on the bed.
Oh my God. See, we're ruining Paul. I'm Louis P.
And we're gonna hear.
My name is Michelle. Damn it! Read the sign.
Yeah. Val, about that sauce again. We're gonna hear that for the next hour. We're gonna hear.
All right. Sorry. I didn't know.
Yep. I bought a car today. Now that car, does it do any kind of awesome sauce into it?
No, but if you're sliding around in the seat a little bit, you can feel the aroma.
There you go. Computer chick says Paul was already ruined.
Oh my God.
Called it well.
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. So sorry.
Just follow. Hey, everybody, nod your head. We're following Val's lead, right?
No.
That's right.
No.
Poor Kim is just trying to change the subject at any cost, as usual.
Oh my gosh. Raj is so shocked he doesn't know what to say. He's just looking at the screen like, what the hell happened to my show?
He's got that hell down to hell in a handbasket look.
He just kind of sits there and blinks.
He has his hand on the button of kick him out, kick him out, kick him out.
Every couple of shows, you can tell where Roger's at the point. You can see his face where he's like, "Well, this show is off for the day. This,
Yeah, we're done.
this is not a keeper." Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna get off.
No, I'm still trying to find that bloody motorcycle accident. Man, it was something really.
Did you look for it on YouTube?
I don't know if it is or not. It was on the news last night, so I thought it'd be on YouTube this morning or on the news page, but
I'll see if I can find it.
Look
it's
on
really something.
look on CP24. You might find it there because it's in Toronto when they.
No, it's because that was something, man. And just to say, the guy, okay, he's got a few broken bones, but he'll survive. My God. Anyway, like those overpasses are high up, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
And it's doing a curve like that. Yeah. No, it's not there. It's not there at all. I can't find it. Oh well. Next time. Next time.
Did it really happen, Roger? Maybe you just imagined it all.
Oh no, it really happened. You and Kim looked at it. We were surprised. No.
Do you have any comment? Oh God. It was not that bad.
He always says it. Look on the bright side of things. That's what he said.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, he sang the jingle. He had puppets with him. Yeah. Laying there at the window with the phenomena. Look on the bright side.
Oh my God.
Is it raining down? You're in there, Michelle Brown.
It was beautiful like one day, then really crappy the next day, then beautiful the next day, and then really crap. So it's off and on.
Oh.
Tomorrow on the schedule, it's
Yeah.
good day.
Welcome to Canada. Oh, that must hurt.
Oh my God.
That's an endo, baby.
There's a lot of things wrong with that photo.
There is so much wrong there.
Yeah.
So we had we were in the upper 60s, and then 2 days ago it went up to 89, and then it went back to the lower 70s, like 71. So we had close to a 20-degree up and then back down. It's just a freak thing that came out, and it came with the next day. It came with like this really bad thunderstorm happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I blame COVID.
It's doing 56 Fahrenheit here right now.
What?
But tomorrow's supposed to get 60 and sunny.
Sent me an email.
Sunday,
that
Monday, Tuesday.
She tried to Zoom with the kids and nobody showed
Yeah.
up.
I got $20 for the motorbike. Is that good?
Jesus.
Oh, Val, you weren't here this morning. We were talking about stories about when I was about 5 or 6 and decided to make breakfast for my parents, and I cooked the cookbook. So there's a cookbook. There it is. There.
There's the Christmas cookie book.
There's the cooking.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know they still had it. Then Mom gave it to Xenia like 3 years ago, Christmas.
I don't know why they ask people so young to make things. My mother told me, she goes,
didn't ask me. I was doing this as some sort of, I don't know what I was doing.
Oh.
She woke up to the smell of some smoke. Thank God she woke up because she came down to shut the oven off. And I do remember blowing a gasket in a half. I remember that.
Probably was a Mother's Day wish.
Yeah, probably something like that with some sort of good, semi-good intentions. Yeah.
I don't know. I told my parents.
And besides, I still don't have any emails saying that we're teaching new material. So they can just suck it. I feel like, oh, am I still not?
I hit the mute. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. She's pissed off.
Just tell her children to suck it.
No.
You tell those little beggars to suck it.
Val's going off on you right now. So. No, she told me to do that. In reference to them.
You forgot to tell Lewis that it's not muted.
Hey, I'll have her come over and tell us the story.
No, you don't want.
Yes, that would be good.
We want to hear the story.
They want the story. No, because.
Yeah, no.
You want to tell them the story of the reading teacher getting you pissed off?
She's a moron.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Stand morons, and they're getting to me when I'm at home.
They're reaching our sanctuary.
Oh.
Oops.
She only has to work with 9 freaking kids, and she's upset that they won't show up to her Zoom meeting. I have 17, and nobody shows up to freaking mine either. What the hell?
3 do, right?
Yeah,
4?
3.
4.
And they irritate me when I look at them.
And she's always saying, will you please mute? I'm going to mute you. And then I listen to my kids' freaking Zoom meetings too. And it's like days different type.
And then she offers me help.
Yeah.
Like, I need her freaking help.
No.
I need her help. You need to leave me alone.
You go, girl.
Tell them.
Val's with you.
That's
Val's with you.
Yeah.
The day.
You know what? I'm socially distant. Leave me alone.
Yeah. We're going to stay that way too.
Damn it. I'm not getting the memo when we go back. Fuck it.
There you go.
He's pissed. Yeah. See, this is what I'm living with, guys.
Hey, Paul, you need to do a documentary on day by day of COVID-19.
Yeah, teachers during COVID.
Yeah. Oh my God, would that ever get in the video?
Here's the first try of using Zoom.
Well,
Try to use Google Hangout.
Oh God, and I thought when having a baby, and I would say, I would say, oh, all the cliches are true. Having a kid, they are. Time goes by, but boy, having Zoom meetings with kids and what you've seen on like YouTube, it's true. It's true. It's like I'm gonna mute you. I can't get back in. Now they're on my texting. They're texting me now. It's like, nobody's showing up. Why are we here? It's like, wow.
You need a production team.
You do. Well, I've been IT here at my house. I've been getting everybody on the computers. Luckily, we've got 2 or 3 computers that we can use. But yeah, they don't call me daddy anymore. IT, please. It's bad enough that
that they have your wife cursing.
And nothing works.
On our meeting.
Nothing works.
Nothing works. You can tell. I swear to God, she goes from my computer on like Google Classrooms, right? And she posted something, right? And then she'll go and sit on the couch and she'll open up the same classroom, Google everything on the iPad. Where the fuck are these 3 dots? I can't find the dots. I was like, what do you think? She goes, on your computer, there were 3 dots. On my iPad, there's no dots. It's like, what do you need the dots for? I need the dots. So, of course, different platform, different operating system, no friggin' dots. Well, I can't do it. It's like, all right, you can use my computer again.
Well, that's why if you notice over on YouTube, there's several new videos on how to use an iPad on Zoom.
Yeah, because there's differences.
I go on all the time, but I have the really big iPad, So
Yeah, well, she's got the Pro too, but it still doesn't give you those 3 dots.
What 3 dots?
There's just, it's just a.
Where are the 3 dots? Are they at the top, the bottom?
They're nowhere. That's the problem. They're just nowhere. And those dots are important.
So if there's the dots to go live and
No.
those things.
Okay, so they're just it.
Because I'm wondering, maybe I just have 2 dots.
Use your words, Paul. Use your words. Come on.
Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a
Can
struggle.
you show
It's
me on my
actually-
black screen where my dots are?
So just to be clear, it's actually not 3 dots. It's a tiny dot and 2 little triangles.
Yeah,
It looks like
it's
3 dots.
different.
The ones you don't have,
s-
pal, the old guy says.
I have circles. Are they the same
Yeah.
as dots?
Yeah, those are the dots. Yeah. But seriously, it really is like that. It's like and then to turn in a paper on Google Classroom, you have to upload sometimes things and kids just hit the button. And that sends everybody running. Because it's like, you didn't turn it in by putting turn in. You gotta do the work, and it just starts to fester. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like me giving you a blank sheet of paper and you giving me back the blank sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Turned in. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Till your teacher text blasts your parents. Yeah, and she's never. Yeah, that's another thing she's doing. Now the parents are getting pissed off because they're getting text blast by the teacher. We're in the same house that the kids aren't doing the freaking work.
It's a pretty good system. It's working pretty good.
It's a vicious circle if you have ever want to call one a vicious circle.
Mommy, my teacher told me to fuck off.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. I get kids on my thing that haven't turned anything in, that haven't done anything yet, right? But they're asking me and they say, "Hey, check out my new avatar." You don't know how to press turn in and you freaking have an avatar?
Priorities.
And you're asking me how to change it now? You couldn't have followed the instructions to say upload the thing I gave you and hit turn in. Please.
Oh my god.
The next year is probably going to be, this will be standard. No more school classes, just you guys doing it from home. That's pretty cool.
As my emails keep popping up, because I'm watching my kids turn shit in too.
Wow.
Like, no, that didn't work.
Oh, God.
No, good. All right, there you go. 6 out of 6. Congratulations, Johnny. I even got one kid that sent back to me. He goes, "You didn't give me a response."
Well,
Give me a
you just
response.
did claps with it.
Yeah.
They're opening up schools here on the 19th, but they're not going to do anything for the rest of the year. They're going by what they've done already. They're not have end of year exams, so it's basically a daycare. With
Yeah, it's so well, you can kind of see it, but at the same time, it's like you can't do what you want to do.
No.
Like social distancing, 6 feet apart. And have you seen kids in a classroom?
Well, yeah, my daughter, she's in grade 3. I'd love to see who's going to wrangle them to stay apart 6 feet. I mean,
Yeah.
good luck on the best of times. Yeah.
You see, well, the thing is it's got to be like, if we had testing, we could find out who's sick and who's not.
Yes.
And deny the sick people and get, worry about the lawsuits later and go back to work.
Hey, Paul, couldn't you have them in the classroom in their own cages and you could call it kids in cages?
Well, that's what we already do, but
For lack of a better term.
Oh, I like those big bubbles. If you get a bubble that's 6 feet on both sides, and they could just run like little
You
hamsters.
can
Yeah.
roll them to lunchtime. Just put them all down the hall one after another, like a great
Yeah.
pool shot. You know.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous of how
Audrey, I love school. I love school.
There's my music teacher, Michelle.
Their little bubbles.
Oh.
They'd be so cute.
well. Think all right, not to gross you guys out, but think of what I have to do.
Yeah.
I deal with spit.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
you're like, get rid of the spit, please. Not on my foot next time, thanks. So put the reed in your mouth.
Yeah.
All right, take it out. No, you don't have it on right. Let me fix it.
How you didn't die, I don't know.
God.
I seriously, before all the shit hit the fan, on Friday the 13th, March 13th, I like a day or so before that, I was reveling in, like, you know, because it was starting to go south. I was like, man, this is the first year, knock on wood, I haven't even had a cold. Man, I you know, and I'm not a baby. Usually when I get a cold, I can muster it up and go to work and stuff. A couple of years ago, I had the flu for the first time, I think, ever that I really remember having the flu, and it kicked my butt a little bit. And, you know, I stayed in bed for a day, and then after that I was feeling better and so on. But I was like, and now I'm freaked out because ordinarily I kind of am a little bit of a germaphobe because I deal with spit and nastiness instruments all day and stuff. So I'm always washing my hands and trying not to pick my nose, you know, common sense things.
All the fun things in life
Yeah.
you have to miss.
But then too, that you think about this, you know, they're breathing into and blowing out, you know, like what everybody's saying, oh, why we have to wear the masks is because it's becoming aerosol. Well, the B flat scale helps it out too.
Do your kids play their instruments over Zoom to show you they've been
Oh God. So all right. So my frustration continues as an educator. I have this great program called Smart Music that I've been using for years that you know, basically, if I'm not careful, it could replace me because it's that good. You know, I mean, well, not that they could replace a musician for technique and skill and all that stuff, but this program is excellent where you can have a kid play an instrument, any tune in the world that's in their library, and they have licensed millions of tunes. And you can basically play with highfalutin, beautiful sounding musicians as the second trumpet player. Excuse me, hold that thought.
That's little Johnny. I don't know how to turn in my stuff. I don't have a turn.
I thought he put in a school bell in the house just to feel like he's still there for a second. I was ready to go to lunch.
Yeah, that was definitely a loud bell.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, his wife's always so calming.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't curse. She's just like lost it now.
Well, I think everybody
She's she has the COVID
threshold.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think that's going on in households all over the world.
Yep. That's right.
Computer
All right.
chicks.
What was I
If
saying?
Paul comes back with a black eye, I know what's happening.
Take care, Hugh. You have a good day, Hugh.
Bye, Hugh.
Bye, Hugh.
Bye, Hugh.
I forgot to ask him how his tortilla stuff was.
The tortilla soup.
Mm-hmm. Darn it. Oh my goodness. Well,
Digital, Desmond Daunters. Computer Chick says TikTok is looking for an IT. For IT.
Well, you think they'd try to hire somebody from over at Flip Flop?
Wah, wah, wah.
you know, those TikTok things are so popular.
Yeah.
But I've seen some stuff because they move them over to YouTube to play some.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, really? What?
Well, it was like Vine was years ago. It's the same thing. And I mean,
It is Vine. It's just
Yeah.
repackaged.
and it speaks to teens. They want everything fast, pointless, and lots of it. You know, that's a swipe.
Me too.
But yeah, you too.
It's kind of like back in the day hickeys, you know?
I never thought of that comparison, but okay.
Well, how many people do you see over the age of 25 that have a hickey.
I
Never.
don't see many under 25 anymore either. They've kind of gone out with the dodo.
The hickey has gone the way of the tattoo now.
Yeah, tattoo is bigger than ever, I would say. Like when I got it back in the 80s.
I have tattoos.
Yep.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's show us.
Become normalized.
Yeah, exactly. Even their parents were getting.
Is it just like on your arms?
Yeah.
Okay. See.
I designed both of them too, so if
Oh,
that's
you
anything.
did? Are they musical instruments?
No.
No. I figured they were like heavily artsy on the music side. I was expecting like a tell
No, one is fairly big. It's old school gray and black. It's old. It's I forgot the name of the font, but I kind of like tweaked it a little bit. It's my little girl's initials, huge B, brown, and then on the side, on the back side of where the B starts is her first name C, and then on the bottom side her middle name Louise, so it's CBL.
Oh,
it's like
Kind of like a truck driver's license. Do you have your CDL?
Yeah, CDL. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So what's
And I don't like needles.
no, same here. I got mine done. And I'm not big on. Well, I was drinking a lot. I kind of like snored right through that one.
No, I don't think I could. I had to do it stone cold sober. Otherwise, I would have been passing out, and puking.
I got one on a Thursday. I drank till Saturday, and we'll call it drank. Some other stuff. We'll just sum it up as drinking. And we got the other one done on a bet. Then 2 weeks later, I got the other one, and that was enough. Yeah.
I actually I want a few more. I'm kind of addicted to it because once I got my one, I was like, that wasn't that bad. And then I had another design in mind. So I've got like 2 or 3 other designs that I want to go over with a tattoo artist before I.
So your daughter's one was the first one you ever had done?
No, the first one I ever had done was it was a cross. My father had found a crucifix or a cross. It was not a crucifix, a cross at where I camped years and years ago. And it was kind of a lucky thing. It was a cross with a red dove in the middle of it.
Okay.
And I wore it for a long time, and I would lose it all the time, but I would always find it. So it finally broke, and I was like, so I put it in one of my jewelry chest and just, there. And I was like, I never wore it again because it broke. And I was like my 20s or so. So that was my first design. I was like, I'm putting that cross. I came up with my own kind of rendering of that, what I wanted for that cross. And I've got 3 doves coming out of the middle of it instead of just the one dove. So that was my first tattoo.
No, I would like to see this jewelry chest of yours. You have
it's my booty.
Costume jewelry and stuff like that.
Yeah. My name is Michelle too, so I do drag it up.
I knew you were going to take that away from me.
He even kept his first toe ring.
There you go. That's sweet.
Well, your doves will turn into pigeons later as they head you
old and wrinkly.
Yeah, that's the tip. I look at them sometimes. I'll forget I have them, and 2 months later I'll be shaving or something. Like, oh, those stupid things. Yeah, they're not too excited about it or anything like that. Yeah.
No, I still like my tattoos. I like to show them off.
Washington County News. Good morning. Good morning.
My first wife was really kind of prim and proper, didn't have the humor that Xenia has. And I have the one on my arm of the girl. That was the drunken bet one. And I'd be sitting on the bus like this. And my son at the time, I also would be 5, and he'd show people on the bus saying, oh, look, my dad has a tattoo of my mummy on his arm like that. She'd go irate all the time.
Hey,
there he is, there, Centroid. Look,
bro.
Andrew's brother just walked in the house here, and I'm sure he'd like.
Hey, Centroid. Good morning.
All we see is your ear.
What's that?
I always see is Paul's ear. That's literally all there is on the show.
That's editing time. That's called editing time.
Yeah.
Editing time. Yep.
He's busy at work.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. How are you, Mark?
Mark.
Bye, old guy in a bike.
Take care, buddy. Be well.
My old guy in a bike.
Yard work.
Good luck on your yard work.
Yeah, when you finish, I have some yard work. Lots.
Well, Michelle, how would you grade Mark's attempt to be your good friend Louis P. On the chat?
He did all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning,
Okay,
good morning.
okay.
I usually put the 3 dots in between, you know, those 3
Yeah.
friggin' dots.
Yeah, so you can,
I'll show you where the dots are. Right there, the 3 periods there.
I laughed the other night when you wrote, I do that to see the look on your wife's face when you were in a chat. I had such a laugh. I warned her in advance. And I'm like, listen, there's gonna be so many of you coming in. I know you usually, but I said we're gonna give him a little bit of a pass.
When I put it, I like stare. I was like, all right, have they seen it yet? Oh, she saw it. He's gonna say something in a second.
'Cause I know she'd time down the heartbeat if she didn't know, so that's why I told her.
No, I know. Well, the first time when you said, "Oh no, you're going to get blocked," you looked like really in fear for my life.
I was ready to tell you, hang on, you'll be out in 300 seconds.
And I was like, "No problem."
I knew it was going to come.
It's like a twitch that kind of goes over her face that I could see. Just oh, there it is.
Yeah. Like I said, yours is a bit of a different pattern. So. No, you definitely stand up the crowd.
Nice to see you all. Nice people on the panel. Even
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Hey, Jeff Drum Pilot, how you doing? Nice to see you.
I read it.
You're listening while doing housework there, Scott? Okay. Everybody, check out Drum Pilot, whoever doesn't have his channel. There you go.
No, I got him. He's got 679 subscribers so far, so he's doing good. 166 videos.
Let's keep Roger Palooza alive, folks, okay?
Roger Palooza is still alive.
By
In
that
fact, I'm collecting stuff to be
John has the
bring
perfect
up to him. I'm going to be the
And that was the pre-road rash picture of the cowboy.
Oh, I missed that. I was over here looking at the other guy's channel. Not that you have to put it up again, Andrew, but
No. You know those things work. I'll be thinking of you guys in my head. I don't know. I guess you guys have really left a mark on me. Let's say, and I'll see something, and I'm
like a skid mark.
Yeah, and if you will. And there's certain things that I'll think of, like what, and that's when like something like the Village People Bomb is like, I wonder. Let's get this one to go. Yeah, I got nothing better to do with my time. Xenia's waiting on work to get done. We have to get done. Well, I haven't finished it yet, but I got this great photo you might like. It only took 4 hours.
That's some funny too.
Oh my God.
So Paul, I might have missed this. I know you're editing stuff, but is there any word on when your new Mavic Air will be in? Does anyone have any ship dates?
No, nobody's got any ship dates or anything, but they're talking about on or before is the statement. On or before May the 11th.
Sorry, Mark. When
I was just reading this.
Yeah, you guys were meant to be where you'd be, and you just were the right fit for their kid.
Was I in that picture? What am I? I didn't even notice.
You're
if I'm in that one.
You're a biker. I guess is a technical term.
Well, it's that I took
Oh,
it
so
as,
I have the assless chaps.
It's given the shot, but money on it. Yeah.
Honestly, John, you'd probably do them the best.
Yeah.
Well, now I would have.
Kim's face
my back fat would have been hanging over my butt, so you wouldn't have seen.
well,
Oh my God! Look at that.
I look at Centroid in there as like the French Canadian Indian.
He's a Matisse.
He looks good as the Indian. He does. He sport that headset well.
Yeah.
Like John Coopy was the perfect fit for the cowboy.
Yeah.
All worked right in. Like this is a lot of the other guy's hair. Like even Kim's, I just toned it down a bit and played it. Like there's just a lot of everybody was the right person for the
Herman's perfect with the way the head is.
So I'm just gonna ask, why is Herman and Lawrence in sailor outfits?
Well, I didn't pick it. What do you want me to put their heads on? Bob Barker? Call it what it is. Work with what I got.
The template already had the uniforms. He was just dialing
Yeah,
in.
yeah, exactly. Just what matches. Basically, you go down to skin tones and which one like the same as Kim. Kim's skin tone was the closest to the construction worker, the size of his face. Same with John Coopy with the cowboy. John's got this look that he just came out of Studio 54 that I absolutely love. John had the perfect face, and that guy has black hair, so of course that's the match with it. You want something as close as possible.
Yes, and Troy, Paul Murray mailed me a letter 3 weeks ago, and I still didn't get it.
Oh,
He mailed me a wire. and I still
speaking of
didn't
that,
get
I still got 15
Bullet semen. Oh my god. No.
Oh my god.
No.
semen.
it.
So, Paul, did you send him the wire through Amazon?
No. I mailed him, but I also did an Amazon one. But I direct mailed him from my house 2.5 weeks ago in the U.S. mail. The wire.
How long ago for Amazon?
Week and a half or two.
So have you checked the Amazon order to track it?
Yeah.
No, but Amazon, they said they only delivered May 11th.
And the Amazon one says it shipped on the 29th.
Yesterday. Day for yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some company that I've never heard of before, CV somebody.
CVS, that might be the reason, because that's a drugstore.
The horseman got lost. Yeah, that's it, Tim. Or the canoe sunk. One of the two.
So if you go to Amazon orders, Paul, you want more information, there are 3 dots.
Wow, is this a crowd or what?
Wow. One of Roger's write-off streams, as he calls them.
Val is on fire, isn't she?
She had a good sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God.
That's the crazy. Pretty much.
Getting stoned, right?
Sorry,
okay,
it's not.
Okay, Val, you can show me the 3 dots now.
Oh, why doesn't yours go track the package? Let's go to the 3 dots. Oh, it's already shipped on the 26th.
But here's the thing, tracking with UF1, I don't know who the hell UF is.
Oh, that's what I want to see is that cable.
UF? That's what I tell people, UF.
It's coming by delivery by Yanwan.
Yeah, that's being shipped from China. That's what that looks like right there.
Yeah, China has
mail
to
shipping.
all the way over.
Yeah.
So that's just a mini USB with an newer iPhone connector on it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's all. 9 chances of 10. That's what you got there. It's a shipment coming by China mail. I ordered a couple of switches USB.
And it's arriving May 15th to June 8th. So you'll have it really quick.
Yeah, exactly.
And
they
they got more than 3 dots. Look at all those dots.
Where's the dots?
See, now I can't write on that screen like you guys can. Isn't there those dots? Is that the dots? So yeah, that's the cable I was talking about, Paul. I mean, I hate to think we have to wait all the way to, Palooza to get one up to them.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, how's JoJo doing during all this?
And the sad part of it is if you get that one that you got to take to Roger, that mini,
there's the dots.
He's gonna have to have another cable again.
Why?
Oh my God.
Because it doesn't Kim use an iPad or a tablet?
I use the tablet, but it's not an iPad.
Okay, but it is a tablet.
I'm just gonna use the wire I had for the Spark.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I hate all these.
Oh my God. That's what you have to keep. Oh, nice, Scott. That's what you got to keep when your wife asks for the 3 dots.
Hey, Paul, that's what you use and you hold it up and say, we're all going to take an eye test. Here it is.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so
Oh, I
terrible.
just changed Lewis's name.
That's great.
Just shows 3 dots.
Billy
Hit
Joel.
3 dots.
Obviously, I wanted to make him.
So there we go. Lewis has got his 3 dots there. That's his name. 3
That's
dots.
his name in his thing. there.
They've changed my name to 3 dots.
Dot, dot, dot. Hey, dot, dot, dot. Be good.
Oh,
Do you feel better now, Lewis?
mm-hmm.
Host can change your name.
Yeah, the host can change my name. Thanks, Roger.
Hey, Bill.
That's what I was doing to my kids.
And that's what she does. with kids.
That's when she goes. That's what she was doing to her kids. Ass hat, dirt bag.
Oh,
Total idiot. Yeah.
Hey, it's an iPhone earlier. Yeah, now your ass hat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. Tim Jackson says,
All right, spelled your name wrong.
I know all about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Frank. I spelled your name wrong.
I don't know how that happened. It came out ass hat.
I did that to Kim once. I changed his name to Spanky the Droner or something like that.
Oh.
And then all the, and he didn't notice, and all the people going, okay, Spanky. It did not go over well when he realized, but the time. Huh?
Bill Coast to Coast Jones in the house.
oh, he is.
Oh my God. Lewis 3 dots.
I bought everybody lunch today, so
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, we have-
Thanks. When is it going to show up?
it's gonna be delivered as soon as that cable comes in.
Well, John, I don't mind vintage food.
Yeah, it's,
No, he doesn't.
so we'll just forward all that to you then.
yeah, that's right. You can have our share.
Yeah, yep.
What's the employees having today?
So what was that?
What are they having today?
Well, everybody got some grinders or a small personal pizza, stuff like that, and I got a side of meatballs and.
Now, excuse me. Wait a minute. Why do you freaking people call them grinders? They're subs, man.
I know.
They're subs.
That's
Out
like,
here they say
Sub sandwiches.
like something you get in a gay bar. I don't know.
You did put him in the chaps, Andrew.
That's actually what we say about subs. It's a sub, and they like to submarine that right in there. So a grinder. It's just like in New York, they call it a pizza a pie. So
No, they call them pies in Chicago. I've never gone to the city and heard it called a pie.
Well, there's also
God.
Places.
hoagie is the other name for them.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other name.
Got a side of meatballs.
Not gonna get into that, but anyways.
All the guys that came down from New York to visit me, I'll call. Yeah, let's go get a pie. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, pies. They must be from Brooklyn.
We'll ask.
Queens, Astoria, or somewhere over there.
Or they say, let's go grab a slice.
Yeah.
Slice, yeah.
Now, Lewis in the chat, your comrade is calling you out here, Centroid. Lewis, be going on from New York, and I call them grinders. I'm trying to beat the punch on Paul today.
I'm being one of those, what you call it, ass hats.
Ass hat. Yeah.
Better than being an ass clown.
So on my Best Buy website, Paul, I cannot find a USB mini to lightning cable for some reason. I can find the regular USBs, but not the mini to lightning.
You better off at the computer store for that.
Yeah. I know they have them at Best Buy. I've seen them.
But where are you looking?
BestBuy.com.
Oh, Best Buy. Yeah. You can get confused.
So you could order it, the Canadian one, and you can pick it up outside, but
yeah,
they're not listing it. So I'd have to go on the Canadian site and see if they have it. But that's 30 miles away from them, isn't it?
Yeah, but he does that just to go get a coffee.
Oh.
If a tip me's around, he'll go.
There are grinders, and there are grinders, and there are grinders, and there are grinders.
Hey, Centroid still hasn't learned about the 3 dots. You better hold that sign up again.
He's trying to get it in the first time, and then after that, it's
Oh my god.
a work in progress.
Yeah.
Are those 3 dots?
Yep.
Well,
Freestyle.
musician.
Those are called freestyle dots.
yeah.
You do teach elementary, right?
Hey, John, if you find that on Best Buy Canada, send me that link and I'll check it out and I'll phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
'Cause I looked on Best Buy, man. I can't find it.
I can't find it.
What is the? It's USB to
USB
Lightning?
mini to lightning connector. So here's connector type, and I'm going to put lightning in there. And it gives me the full size to lightning. And they do not give you a mini to lightning that I've found yet. It's just amazing. You do that on
That's
Amazon.
when I go down there, I'm gonna have to bring my controller with me and rip open the boxes right there and try to pull them all like that.
The problem, can I just say one?
Staples.
Go ahead.
The one thing in Canada is you're mostly going to have trouble getting it in store for the most part, I think. That one, it's usually they're sold only online. They're really limited on their cables, and they do have a.
I see that, right. Yeah, online, but right, I'm trying to find it in.
That's what I mean. I have a feeling. I mean, I've went for a lot less specialty cables and couldn't find them at Best Buy. What they did have was severely.
And I can't find it at my local one, so it's like, because if I had a part number, I could put it into Canadian one and see if they have it in stock anywhere. But
is this the
yeah,
one?
yeah. See, that's actually that'll do a C and a mini, right? I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that cable.
And that's about to see offer available, and it's going through. They do theirs through Mike's.
You know where I usually find these cables is at one of those little phone stores. That cable here, I actually bought that at one of those. I was at the mall and I needed one. I needed a Type C, and they offered me that. I said, "Well, I have an adapter. It goes from Type C to mini USB, the one I have. I don't know what that one did,
Right.
but it's actually a lightning cable with a Type C and then an adapter that goes on it to convert it to mini. That's looked like the same cable that I had, except mine might be the type. My cable I know is Type C, and then I put the adapter on if I want to use USB mini.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling, I don't know, I might be wrong, but yeah, that would be someplace to check. Would be the phone store, maybe.
Phone store.
Yeah, you like Bell. Bell will probably have that.
Yeah,
You're friends with Bell, right?
And it'll only cost you 4 payments of $49.99 to buy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Uh-huh.
they might suck, but the good part is they're expensive. So.
Well, the problem is they're liable to be slow speed cables too.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no, if it's a lightning cable, it has to be a lightning cable.
No, well,
Yeah,
there's
we-
lightning
Bell.
cables and then there's
Talk about Bell.
Bell lightning cables.
Oh, that would not be good. So if you can find one that's a Type C at one end with an adapter, well, you don't want to do the adapter. Just, I bet at one of the phone stores, you're going to find a mini USB to lightning cable at one of the little phone stores. If you have any of those, I don't know how Canada is. I know it's not like a third world country or anything, but here we have phone stores everywhere.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, Roger's just kind of in an out of the way place. He's about 25 minutes, Roger, from Brooksville. That's the thing. And there he'll have more access to that stuff. But
you might be able to look one up and call them on the phone and say, hey, I'm looking, and it's definitely called a mini USB. Correct me, anybody out there if I'm wrong. Mini USB to lightning connection is what he needs.
see, like I say, for most part, it would be a place like Canada Computers. What hurts Canada is because of this population is so small and distributed so wide apart. It's hard to get stores that do a lot of specialty stuff. That's where Amazon was a savior.
Yeah.
Because they just wouldn't put the money into it. Is that it there?
That's what
That one would
needs
work.
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Micro USB.
That's Amazon.
Compatible with pocket, handheld.
But this does not look like the lightning.
That is not, no, that
a
is not
lightning
it.
cable.
That is not it, because you're doing a Type C on the other end. You want a lightning connection on the
Yep,
other end.
That's
exactly.
for an iPad.
So yeah, it's like it's Apple. It's proprietary for Apple.
Right. So then they call it a lightning connection.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm finding out. There it is. See that one on the bottom
Yep.
with the white in it?
What?
That's actually the lightning connection.
Yep.
So that one's
Okay.
micro.
Currently unavailable.
Schools are closed for the rest of the year, per Andrew Cuomo.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that the other
Well, we were still on the fence.
Massachusetts did that.
You like what it says there? Currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this item
Will ever restock.
Yeah.
Never restock.
So we're gonna have an issue getting that cable. But like I said, I bought mine at a phone store.
Now, as soon as this things start opening up here, I'll be going to one. That's for sure.
Yeah, but you won't be able to fly your darn drone.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, the store's about ready to open here.
Are they?
Opening up soon.
We got another 2 weeks.
Well, the thing of it is that
Wait a minute. Let's
what
check
you're running
Walmart.
into is under normal circumstances, if you had anybody that had above an 8th grade education, you could call them up and ask them if they have a certain cable. But what I find in Best Buy, you're not talking to technicians there.
No.
You know, they're trying to do better in my store. They really are. They're trying to hire people that are techie people for the.
You
tech
mean they
department.
can tie their shoes and everything?
Yeah. So you're starting to see people in their 30s in there instead of these people that are like 19, 20 that know everything. And when you go to talk to them, they think you're an idiot because, you know, you're 60 and, you know, I'm looking to do this. And they're like,
Yeah.
hate that. But
I was on the first round of when Best Buy started selling musical instruments, and that was a nightmare. And you know what, you were talking to them and saying you're not even going to remember, and that's exactly what happened 3 months later.
That was one of the worst things ever as a band teacher because
go ahead.
They were the shittiest instruments in the world. Now, I can fix instruments. I can play. You know, all the wind instruments, and I can fix all of them too. Literally take a saxophone apart, put it back together and all that. You cannot do that with those pieces of crap. They're not interchangeable. That's all, you know, they make them to work, but they don't make them to fit in size if they break or if, you know, you could take like a model of one saxophone, like a Selmer, and use some of those parts on a Boucher. The different type, you know, because they're all interchangeable and they're just crap. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Well, that's what happened when Pearl and Marshall started in Costco, and we didn't even know we were the Canadian company exclusively, and we didn't even know until one of our managers happened to walk in and seen these things sitting on the shelf. They did the whole thing North America wide without telling the U.S. distributors or the Canadian. Then we got caught with our pants down. Then the dealers went absolutely through the roof. They're all exclusive for those brands. And now being cheap knockoff models being sold at Costco and everywhere.
Desmond Donder says he used to go into the computer shop and play with the assistant managers, bat them around.
Yeah. It's almost like a pastime. It really is. Yeah. It wasn't hard.
It was like that in Radio Shack towards the end too, because nobody would want to.
I used to love Radio Shack. Go in there, get whatever you wanted.
Oh, I know. My God.
We'd put projects together, building dead bug style on a piece of copper and.
Yeah. You can't get components like that anywhere other than the internet.
Those were the
I can't even find good wire.
Right.
You know, I mean, I can't find like a particular gauge of wire anywhere. I can't go to Lowe's or Home Depot, but
So let me ask you a question. Have you gone on to Apple Store to look for your cable?
Apple has a store.
They definitely have it at an Apple store.
Yeah.
They have it for $19 here.
Yeah,
and
from
they
mini
say
USB to Lightning, right?
It delivers. Yeah, it delivers. The fastest is May 6th or May 7th for free. But if you go on to Apple Canada and see what it would be for them to do it for you, just apple.com, and then in the thing, just put Lightning cable to USB. I don't know if this is a mini or not.
Sorry, folks. I got to say goodbye. I realized I was only going to be on till 12. I got to take off.
Andrew, it's been a joy.
Hi, Andrew.
It was nice hanging out with you always. So.
Always sad when you leave.
I know.
Yes, it is.
I know.
Just
shed a tear.
We have Lewis here, though.
Yeah. Put bottom lip out, Andrew. Bottom lip out. There you go.
I'm going to go for lunch now, too. So.
And our lunch is getting delivered.
Have a good one, everybody. Take care.
We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, it definitely have to be USB mini for lightning. We'll sort it
So
out.
what do I have to type in?
USB mini to lightning cable. Or USB mini / lightning cable.
Well, it's like I said though to him. In the meantime, there's all these cables coming. If he could even get the adapter for a regular USB into a dongle that then turned into a iOS Apple connector, that would get him by. Because in the mini kit, remember, John, you get 2 cables anyway, one for going to charge it and one for going to plug it into your computer. And they're all minis on one end, and on the other end, they're all plain USBs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should.
Because then there would only be just a few weeks left to school, and then up here to blow it off. Because
So it's
So now we're all looking.
now it's May.
Through the chat, we're looking for cables. We need cables.
yeah. Because
Anybody in the
I
chat
went
can find them, you know, let us know.
I went and tried to look even on. Oh, there you go, 3 dots. I went. That's it. That's his new mantra. 3 dots. Vertically, it's still 3 dots. Upside down, it's still 3 dots.
How about an angle?
Yeah. But I went and looked, John, online, and they have a connector on one end for like an iPad, an Apple. But it looks to me like it was HDMI fitting on the other, and it wasn't right. But it said in the directions that it was a USB connection, and I couldn't tell. The pictures looked like it was HDMI because it had that
Well,
funny
if he
angle.
was going to do it that way, then he could use his normal lightning cable that he uses to charge his
Exactly.
iPad with.
Exactly.
And then he needs a full-size USB to mini USB adapter. That's what he'd be looking for.
No,
USB to mini USB.
No, because he charges through that same port. That end is fine. It's where it comes out to the USB. He wants to then connect
to the controller.
The lightning cable.
Right. But you're missing what I'm saying. So he's already got a cable that plugs into his iPad.
Yep.
He needs the one that'll plug into the controller. So the iPad one has the lightning end on it that he needs, but it has a full-size USB on the other side that would plug into the controller. So he just needs the large USB or normal USB to mini USB connector.
No, because you're going.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
Never mind, Paul. Paul, never mind.
John, you're going backwards.
No, Paul.
Hey! You know how to fix it?
Because the Apple, listen to me a minute. Listen to me. The Apple connection he has go into. All he has is that little shit that.
No, Paul, you're missing what I'm saying. He charges his iPad with a lightning connector already.
Oh yeah,
He's
you're
got a
talking
cable
about the
this
big
long.
one. Yeah.
So that's all he needs is the full-size mini or full-size USB to mini.
Yeah.
He already got the lightning in.
Yeah, that's all he
You
needs.
can do it that way. Yes.
Yeah. But then his
That's what I would
problem's gonna
do.
be. But you know what his problem will be? He'll have an adapter this long sticking out of the side where he's gonna want to put his hands.
Yep.
And it'll be in the way because you really want an angled connector to go there to the.
Yep.
But let's not get that critical. Yeah.
Let's just get him something where he has to move his hands weird.
Right. 3 dots. You know what you should have done was made those multiple colors. That would have screwed up everything.
Hey, John. Yes, it's this is our technical crew, our IT crew.
I see that.
That's nice.
Dot's nice.
My head hurts.
I'm with you. Oh my God.
I wish, I could have a cable. But
Well,
I run into the same thing if I mailed it to you. It would just get.
Well, the interesting thing is Lawrence came on earlier this morning where I don't know if you were there or not yet, John.
I was not.
Remember the dilemma? He gave away that Tello.
Yes.
He went to the post office and they are not not shipping international packages whatsoever. The U.S. Post Office.
Well, the U.S. Post Office is about to fail anyways. Have you heard that news?
They've
Not
been
shipping.
failing for years. They've never generated any money for years.
But the U.S. Post Office also is a branch of the government, so the government saying we're not shipping international.
You know, that's the only part of the government that actually is supposed to make money, and it never has.
Okay, so here's my question. You sent Roger a package that's considered international, isn't it?
You know, it's an envelope, but I sent it 2.5 weeks ago before all of this happened.
I wonder if they're holding it at the border. Because hell, Paul with his legs could have walked it to you.
And it could be either side of the border. The U.S. could have handed it to Canadian Post and said, "Oh no, that's from outside."
Paul Murray, I was able to ship to the UK.
So we'll
today.
Yeah, today.
Centroid, because what happened is that Herman was in the car.
If you were in my Zoom class, you would be muted.
Lawrence,
That's right. I got you.
Lawrence
and be
was
sent to play with the 3 dots version 2.
There we go. Like Christmas.
Lawrence was in his car this morning.
You'll
And
be the red dot, Val. The red dot.
Lawrence was on his way to ship it. Went to the post office, put us on hold. Went in and came out, and he says, well, "Isn't that wonderful?"
Hey, Deal drone pilot. Does he live in Canada?
No. No, he does. He lives
if he lived in Canada, the intermail, he could mail Roger one.
He said he mailed it on Tuesday. You know what? I think you got some lazy postal workers. Just one who just said, "Yeah, we're not doing international." Because she didn't want to fill out the paperwork, or he did.
we once got, it wasn't a UPS or a USPS, it was a UPS person delivering to our house. And it was my wife always has these problems. She wanted a certain running outfit to go run at this event that we go to every year, the Boilermaker. It's this big thing, thousands of people. And she was all excited for it.
That sounds familiar, the Boilermaker.
Yeah, it's a national race. It's Kenyans win it every year. Freaking
no, sir.
Yes, they do.
How's that possible?
But what's cool too is at the end of the race, it's hosted by Matt's FX Beer. So all the beer is free. They have like semi trucks that come out. It's the only place in New York State that gets a blue law permission on Sunday, and I'm drunk by 8 a.m.
When is this? Are they doing it this year?
Well, no, they pushed it to September this year because of all the COVID-19 bullshit. But yeah, every year, July, the first full weekend of July, on Sunday, the Boilermaker has 2 races: the 5K and 15K. And the 5K starts at like 7, and you run, your 3.5 miles to the brewery, and you start the party there. And then you wait for the other knuckleheads to want to run the freaking 15 miles or whatever it is, the 15K, to get there. And they have, it's good. But anyways, my story, though I digressed, was she ordered something and they literally put this, and I can't make this up, they literally put it on the sheet. You know how they put it on the sheet, we missed you, right? Didn't feel like delivering.
You went up to the door and said, "Just didn't feel like delivering."
They put the note on the house.
But they put the note on the house. Just give me the package.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like I don't know where that, somewhere. I could probably pull it. Didn't feel like delivering.
He didn't want to leave it on your step.
Wow. And she paid extra too. She was
$23 to overnight.
Yeah, $23 to overnight it. And got it the next 2 days later or something. But I could. It was like
I've had that happen. I've had the mailman come.
It's your job. Put it on the tech.
Go to my mailbox, go around, and I go in and I check my mail, and it says delivery. I wasn't home.
Failed delivery.
Because I park in my garage. Sometimes there's no cars in my driveway. And I'm just like, what the hell? I just want to drive away.
Yeah.
But I guess you just get tired some days. I guess that's what it is. too tired.
Yeah.
The mail is relentless.
Oh yeah, online shopping has exploded. I think that's right, Defton Pilot. I think that's exactly right. I think they are overloaded. Amazon says they're only doing special deliveries really fast. And I'm wondering, yeah, I'm thinking they're just taking their time because they can now and they got too much stuff. You know, I'm not sure. I think that my deliveries are special. Okay, so you remember I told you about my my Wii? Remember I told you it wouldn't work on my other
your Wii. Hello, Novice. How you doing?
No, my Wii for playing
Hi,
games.
hello everyone.
And it wouldn't work. So I came in here and I plugged it into my 32-inch TV and it works. So I didn't need that special thing I ordered. I'm just like, oh.
Hey, Novice is here to tell us. Novice,
Mark, is this what you're looking for? Are you
No.
No, Mark, what he's looking for, I don't know.
Oh, Mark. Yeah. So just a stereo jack.
Novice is here for a quick second to tell us
How you doing,
about
Novice?
his post office experience this morning.
Yeah, this morning I went to the post office because Tim Jackson won a Fly Less bundle from us for the Tello, which is basically the Tello in a box. And I mean, a Tello and some extra props. And I went to the post office. I'll show you guys the bag right here. But this is for Tim Jackson, and this is for Feet on the Ground. I was going to ship 2 boxes to Australia. And the lady in the post office, in my post office, told me there is no international shipping. And I I proceeded to ask her why, and she said she could not answer that. Now, immediately,
National security.
Immediately, I'm already pissed off because I walked in the rain to the post office, and now I stood online for 45 minutes to get to a window for her to do it. There's no international shipping.
So shouldn't they have announced that on some platform? I mean,
You would think that they would have a sign there, but I guess in my particular neighborhood, people don't ship in. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of islanders here and stuff.
How can you not have somebody ship internationally to any place? I mean, you're going to have.
You know what's messed up about it? The Tello in Australia right now is $85. Now, if I go to UPS and they tell me it costs more than $85, I'm just going to contact Tim Jackson and say, "What's your PayPal? Here's $85.
Just $85.
And then we'll give this one away to someone locally here in the States because
I had checked Novice because I was watching that day and I'm like, I wonder what it is to ship to Australia now. So I did it to Sydney from my location, and it was $84.60.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. If it's going to cost me more to ship through UPS tomorrow than $85, I might as well just wire him $85 and have him order it off of Amazon, and he'll get it quicker anyway.
Yeah.
Can Amazon ship internationally?
I don't know what Geeks Vana got on this morning and said that they have the Tello in Australia for $85. So
yeah, I think it's Amazon Australia.
I don't think Amazon would ship internationally.
Well, what do they have, like a Walmart out there?
That's because you're special.
They had a Walmart in Australia. They actually carry those at Walmart.
You're 4 dots.
Well, I'm going to UPS. I'm going to UPS.
Use the dots, Novice. Use the dots. The dots will work. Pick a dot, click on it, and it'll work.
I was called,
Did you pick the red one? Where'd the dots go? I don't know.
Hang on a second. Tim Jackson said something to you there, Novice. What it says is, "Hey, Lawrence, I have a better idea. My son lives in the States, in Tennessee. Send it to him. Let me know what you think."
Great sneaking idea.
Right.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that. Tell him that Tim Jackson.
He can hear you. He's in the chat, so he hears you.
Tim Jackson, you have my email. I left you an email this morning letting you know that they're not doing it. But If you want me to ship it to your son, that's not an issue. In Tennessee, send me his address in an email and I'll ship it out tomorrow. Yeah,
that's so ridiculous. That's so stupid. That can't be.
Hold on. I still have a package that I need. I have a pair of goggles that feed on the ground. Rob Masters, he comes to the live streams, and he can't find these goggles anywhere in Australia. And Herman had a pair. Now in Australia, these goggles are going for $100, $150. Here in the States, they're only $50 to $60. So Herman sold them for $40. So I still have a package that I have to ship over there, but I'm going to contact him, feet on the ground, and let him know that tomorrow I'm going to find out how much it costs to send UPS. I'll send it, and you just send me the money when you get it.
He said, okay, Lawrence, I will email you the address. Cheers, Lawrence. You're a legend, buddy.
I wish. If I was a legend, I would own an Evo 2 Pro.
You are.
If he was a legend, they would allow him to ship internationally.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Centroid's saying he shipped on Monday.
But where did he ship to? Where did he ship to? Because I don't know what's going on. And I just told the young lady, to be honest, I don't think she actually knew what the hell she was talking about, because if you are receiving internationally, you should be able to ship internationally too.
He said he shipped it to the UK.
Okay, well, Australia's even further past that, but this is what she told me. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
I imagine you were a hot ticket after waiting 45 minutes in line.
Dude, I walked in the rain. I had to come back and get a plastic bag and put it over the boxes to keep them from being wet. You don't give them a wet box because they'll kick it around and it'll be compromised. Plus, traveling halfway around the world, it would never make it.
Were you barefoot when you were walking in the rain? Was there snow?
Should go up the hill twice.
Twice. Was there a school at the end that didn't even give you a cup of coffee?
Listen.
All right, I'm going to take my 3 dots and get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I took the blue dot.
Bye, Louis
Take the
P.
blue dot.
Blue dot.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Have a good day.
Hey guys, I'm going to be closing down too because it's 12:30 almost there.
Well,
and I got to go.
hey, Lawrence, thanks for coming in and clearing that
Not a
up.
problem.
because-
I was just sitting on the couch with the wife playing the Jeopardy theme in my head because I was playing Xbox, and I usually relinquish the TV during her lunch break so she can watch television, and then I'll probably get back on and
It was good Jim Jackson was out there, so now you got the
Okay, guys, so here is what the post office is saying on their official website.
Yeah, please.
USPS can no longer accept or deliver international mail to several countries due to COVID-19.
It's individual, it's
impact.
specific countries. So that
See, all countries with a temporary suspension, and they got a ton here, but hold on.
Is there a list? Is there a list? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Australia.
You don't have to. Why are you doing all of that? Dumbass, I'm not getting fucked because of you.
Oh, God.
So she.
Boy, the women are on fire today.
It's the COVID-19.
What happened?
I think that clerk. Val says. Val says it's not Australia. She doesn't see it, but I think that clerk just said they're not accepting. She didn't go down and see which countries.
To be honest, it looked like her braids were a little too tight and she didn't understand what I was trying to say. Because I did say, I would like to ship. And then she goes, I can't hear you because you have a mask on. So I said, I would like to ship 2 packages to Australia. Oh, sorry, we're not doing international shipping. She didn't even look.
Well, they are, but I don't see Australia as being off limits.
You know,
but maybe.
It might be right from New York, and that's why, New York is a little bit of a hot spot. Maybe they want to ship